Peace, peace. Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to the Council of Christ, where the truth is unsealed and prophecy is revealed. The title of tonight's broadcast is titled, Addressing the False Allegations of Yahjew Judah. All right, tonight we are addressing the false allegations of allegations of Yahjew Judah, which we testify is the high priest, all right, that was prophesied of in Scripture, risen up in the last days or the last hour to bring forth the order of God and the judgment of God into the earth. We are the saints, the council, the angels, the witnesses, the priesthood of God, whatever you want to call us. That is us. We are the prophecy that is being fulfilled, coming into fruition in the earth today. Before we start, I'd like to shout out to the family. Give a shout out to all those that have been tuning in and following us, tuning in with us week to week. Shout out to y'all. Peace and blessings. And to those that might be new or just coming in, this is that time and this is that hour. Welcome, where the manifestation of God is being revealed. This is the platform where we teach. This is the platform where we reveal and give people the understanding to help people understand what the real manifestation of God is in the earth. It's not something that you see physically with your eyes or something that you see coming out the sky or through catastrophic events. No, the manifestation of God is simply the Spirit of God, the Virgin Mary, which is the Spirit of God, coming to fruition in the earth, which is wisdom and knowledge and understanding that one man in the earth is anointed with. So the man born of the Spirit of God to bring out the order of God in the earth. And this man would have an army, not a physical or what do you call it, a modern day army like you see in the movies with the camouflage, but this army of God would be the true witnesses, or the 144,000, or those that actually see and testify of Christ in the earth. Helping people understand that Christ is a normal and natural man in the earth. No one, not an alien, not nothing like that coming out of the sky, but a man that's been anointed with the Spirit and wisdom of God, which is the one that's born of God. This is the prophecy according to the Scriptures. So we are the ones that bring you the reality of the prophecy and help you understand it. We are the witnesses, which is why witnesses were appointed and chosen to see for the world, because the world would not see. So we are the ones that testify of Christ and hold the testimony of Christ and the truth about God in the earth. And we testify that Yahjew Judah is the risen Son of God, the one that has brought forth the Spirit, the light, and we are the children of the light to bear witness to that light. This is all a prophecy of the light coming into the earth, which is a spiritual, symbolic prophecy. All right, everyone is looking for something out of a movie scene, but this is not what was written in prophecy. So we're just bringing everybody back down off the clouds into reality, down to earth, into the reality of the prophecy, so that you can understand the true manifestation of God. All right. So with that said, the gainsayers, people have a lot to say about, what this prophecy should be. People have a lot to say about who Christ is and who he's not. People have a lot of imagination, but we're here to cast down all those imaginations, because the prophecy of God is connected to reality, y'all. It's not something that Hollywood gave you. That's all fairy tale and imagination. So because of that, because of fairy tale and imagination, and because of doctrines of men and lies and deception, a lot of men have a lot of things to say about who Christ is and who he's not, and when he's coming and when he's not, and what happened when they never seen any of these things. They talk about history and what they read in the book, but all these things were visions of what's playing out right now. So how can you have a lot to say about Christ and his life if you've never seen him? You've read a book about the life of Christ, which was all a vision about what's playing out in the last days. All right. So, just kind of wrapping this up, in the last days, Christ will be risen amongst his brothers and sisters, a regular man, to bring out the order in the establishment of God's house in the earth. And because of that, many people will be jealous. There will be a lot of people coming forth to speak lies and try to basically discredit or demonize the character of Christ. This is the prophecy. Many people will come forth, first of all, not to believe on him, to hate him, and many will come forth based on jealousy or whatever other reasons to try to demonize the character or try to discredit or try to make the Christ or the high priest, try to make him evil in the eyes of the people. So these are the lies, everything that this prophecy spoke about. All right, so this is why we're here today, to address some of those allegations and show you how this is part of the story and this is part of the prophecy. And these things must happen. People must come forth to try to lie on it. It just shows you who the true Messiah is. It shows you the story and it shows you what's playing out. So we don't we embrace all these things. We embrace the liars. We embrace those that believe. We embrace those that don't believe. This is what the conversation is for, to reveal and bring forth the manifestation of God with the whole prophecy, the good with the bad. And right now we're dealing with the bad of all those that don't believe and want to lie on the Son of God and reject God. So with that said, open up the council and we open up the conversation, y'all. Also, all those that would like to come in and join the conversation, the Zoom link is in the description box on YouTube. Once again, the Zoom link to come in and join the conversation, or those that have, whatever allegations, go tell whoever has a problem with the Son of God, with the Christ. Come forth, all right, and speak your piece. All right, Zoom link is in the description box on YouTube.
On mute, but I guess I'll start off with Romans 8:3, because right now a lot of us imagining, imaginary Christ. Our thoughts not gonna line up with God's prophecy. This is why we're just supposed to wait on the Lord. So I want to read Romans 8:3, basically to show you how Christ was just going to come in a regular fleshly vessel from the same struggles, same problems, the same darkness as you. So it says, for what the law could not do, and that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh. So y'all know that imaginary character, that perfect man, y'all imagine that perfect superhero, the superpower? Nah, that ain't how God operates. God was going to manifest his spirit in a regular fleshly vessel, same problems as you. This is why Christ would be the first one of the dead. Christ comes, rises up amongst his brothers. He's going to do it.
Hey, hey, King. Sorry to interrupt. There's an audio issue. Sorry. Give me one moment. Saying they're not hearing the audio. Sorry about that. Damn. Nah. This I had a up. Let me see. I had an update, and I don't know if that kind of messed things up. Let me see. Huh? Yeah, I had an update, man, and I'm not sure if it um King
audio. They want to hear this more than a teacher. The meeting is being live.
all right, can y'all hear King now?
Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear? We can hear. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? They say yeah. Okay, yeah. They can hear me. They can hear me.
All right.
Okay, so we good. We good.
All right, for
So
sure.
I'll make the man, y'all. It's very rare when y'all see me deal with allegations. Although I done had allegations throughout. Well, I won't say throughout my mission. Basically, when things start transpiring and people start recognizing who I is because of the way they treated me or whatever, just me being the son of man. And this is why it says the son of man will suffer many things. Now, again, I never addressed the allegations because, again, I'm not in the woods. I'm not away from people. I'm around my same neighbor that watched me come out my mother's womb. You see what I'm saying? So who I am and who I always been has never changed. The only thing that's changed for me is the anointing. So by people knowing that I have to be lifted up, they want to stop that. Because basically the way they treated me, the actions they done because of who I am. So he can't be this because I wouldn't have did that first. So a lot of these allegations, like my brother man said, they really come from jealousy, envy, and these things because none of it is true. I'm not in the woods. I'm not hiding from people. I'm constantly traveling. I'm constantly outside. And Many people know my name. So the people that's bringing these allegations, they not the only one with confusion. Everybody got a pocket confusion. You could look Cardell Johnson up while sitting on the toilet. They get everything you need to know and get off the toilet, and you be done. You know, the school's the vulgar language. You know, but so for me to even address these things, y'all, it's very, very small on my list. But I know for the people that don't know me, you gotta talk. For the people that don't know me. Now, for the people that don't know me, our residence was open for many years. I had many, I had about over about 20 people over the years come to my residence. Probably more than that. But I'm talking about 20 people that actually came and been around. I would say about only 5 of the people making allegations about me. Out of all the people that been in my house, only 5. And then the allegations they making, they have no proof. So, like I say, so again, why I never address allegations, because even after people make allegations, I'm around other people. So I'm never secluded, y'all, to touch on a lot of things. So this live is strictly for the allegations. You know, that have been said about me, you know, that have been twisted about me. Just all, like I said, all kind of stuff, y'all, people have said, man. They even went to the extreme that I smoke crack. You know, I touch little girls. You know, like to the point where you're like, dang. You know, like that's what you gonna really go that low? You know, so like I say, y'all, there's many things that might be said on Yahjew. You really got a chance to come up and ask Yahjew whatever you feel you can ask. My platforms are always open. You know, I didn't even address these allegations on other platforms openly. So I'm never in hideout. I'm always reachable. I'm always live. You know, and most of my journey has been online. You go look at my archives, or whatever you want to call it. You see what I've been doing. You know, most of the people that spread the allegations, you don't know what they was doing 5 years ago. You know what Yahjew was doing 5 years ago. You know what Yahjew was doing 6 years ago. It's documented for you to see. You know, so like I say, y'all, it's a very, very small matter for me to even be addressing this at this time. But I know at this time, y'all, you know, while everything is really, really coming together and stuff is really sticking, you know, as it says, the devil knows his time is up. The devil knows it's a short time, so we come and wrap. You notice, I don't never attack people's personal lives. I attack the devil. Now, see, ain't no devil with me. So they can't attack what? They can't attack the devil when they come to Yahjew. So what they gonna do? They gonna throw dirt on my name, because shit, they can't pull nothing up because they ain't dirt on my name. When I first started proclaiming, you think people in my city, you think people I went to school with, you think people, like, I went to welding school, I went to pipe fitting school, I went to high school, I was in the same neighborhood, so you think these people wouldn't start saying nothing about me if I did all these things and proclaiming this? You know, so like I say, y'all, the allegations are so small, man. It's as I keep saying, it's like, hey, you know, now I'm doing a video, I'm like, what we gonna talk about? Don't nobody really come up here and ask questions. You know, so I encourage, if you ever heard anything, this is your time to come up. That's why we got TikTok up. You know, that's why we have TikTok up, so somebody can say, oh, I didn't see it. Well, no, you do see it. We on YouTube. We on YouTube. And come up and talk with us. It's just that simple, y'all. But you know, the first thing I would talk about is the risks. Let's talk about the risks. Okay. Let's talk about the risks. Okay, now for one thing, I'm a black man from the project, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Have I ever been arrested one time? No. I never been arrested for dope, never been arrested for cocaine, heroin, I don't know, I know TikTok's kind of sensitive, but you know, on YouTube we can come and talk about how we feel. So I hope TikTok don't ban it, but like I say, y'all, it is on YouTube. So, but Mary Jane, as I do still deal with Mary Jane. So yes, I was locked up. for a few days for marriage, and I got caught with possession of marriage. That's the only thing that was found on my record. Other than that, they'll find nothing on my record. Oh, and by the way, I had a pistol. They have concealed carry now. You know, and ever since I've been anointed, I've been that. It's not my stilo. So, if anybody knows anything about Cordell Johnson, yes, I've been arrested one time. You know, and again, it's only for a few days. You know, it's for Mary Jane and my soul. And I'm not talking about the body. You know, so I know it's a lot of allegations on me. I've been arrested for, you know, this. It's a brother named Cordell Johnson. He's also from Louisiana, but he's not from Baton Rouge. I'm from Baton Rouge. Look Cordell Johnson up, me, Yahjew, I'm from Baton Rouge. The brother that they said named Cordell, he's not from Baton Rouge. He's from Ascension Parish, which is about an hour away. You know, but we both from Louisiana. He's older than me. I'm 37. You know, so I think that's the first allegation that shake people up. You know, and while my brother man read the scripture, I know y'all weren't able to hear him, but you probably could bring it out right quick again because they weren't able to hear you. That Christ is God is in the likeness of a sinful flesh. So I never told you that I'm just a freaky king person, but really I am, because shit, I ain't done nothing. I ain't never hurt nobody. I damn sure ain't never touched no little girls. I ain't never hit no woman. I ain't never beat no woman. None of that in my raptures. You know, so again, but I'm still not just you know, again, I'm from the projects. I come from the dead. Christ is the firstborn from the dead. So when I was born, God wasn't, hey, go do this. No. I was raised by my parents like you. I had 2 older brothers. I was groomed. So when it comes to the street life, they kind of took the kiss of death for me when it comes to that. I didn't really have to jump to the street life. Didn't fascinate me. You know, and my level of thinking was conquering or moving through the streets rather than just being embraced by the street life. And then my brothers didn't introduce the street life. Hey, you know, they always seem as someone that plays sports, so you know, walk a straight path. I know a lot of people don't have that blessing when they come to older brothers. You know, so my older brother was in the streets way more than me. I was in them, but like I say, I was just in them because I'm in a ghetto. I wasn't in them trying to survive. And, you know, I wasn't moving like that. I didn't have to. You know, so I am a regular dude at the end of the day. I did regular things all my life. You know, I went to a regular high school. I played regular basketball. You know. So like I say, so I know that's the first allegation that they really have, because they got Cordell Johnson on it. So if they got Cordell Johnson on it, they gotta be him. Because shit, you don't want me to be Christ anyway. You know, that's the thing. Most people don't want, the people that bring these allegations, they don't want me to be Christ. You know, and like I say, other people, y'all, I've been proclaiming Christ since 2016. So y'all, people don't look me up. And then these allegations stuff, they'll be all over the internet. They would be on these small little platforms, you know. I don't been on major platforms. You think they ain't looking me up after I got on? Man, it would have blasted me. Because why? I got people listening to me. Not now. I've been having people listening to me. You know, so again, y'all, you know, again, that's just, you know, to kind of clear the air, you know, bring some facts, and you know, like I say, if you got some questions, see if the time to come up. Because like I say, I'd rather do this, so it's like big. But like I say, come on.
To reread that scripture that you was just referencing. It is Romans 8:3. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh. So y'all imaginations, you know, things y'all imagine when it comes to Christ, they ain't gonna play out like that. But y'all coming with y'all questions, we're gonna have a respectful conversation. If y'all can't have a conversation like men and brothers and sisters, it ain't gonna last too long. But I see we got a guest at the top. What you got for us, brother?
Cordell, why are you lying to the people?
You on mute.
Yo, brother, man, you gotta address what it is that you're talking about. You know,
Y'all know who I am.
no,
I've
bro.
been making allegations against this man since
Listen. Hold up. This is our lit on this platform. We're not gonna like do all the the back and forth. It's just whatever it is that you want to talk about, address it, and then we can go from there.
All right, cool. You have DCFS charges. You said that we didn't have your birthday. We have your birthday. Why do you have open child support case?
Why do I have open child support case?
Yes.
Well, because I have a bitter baby mama that want to sabotage my name like you want to do. Again, so that's why. What else? And when is my birthday?
It's in July 1986 or 87. I can't remember. I have it up here.
Yeah.
Pull it
That's
up if you
correct.
need.
Yeah,
I just don't want to dox you because you guys like to make claims that we're doxing you. We're doing this.
Well, brother man, we gonna need you to cam up while you make these statements.
I'm cammed up right now.
He cammed up. He at the top.
Oh, you cam up?
Yeah, he at the top of the screen. I don't know if you can see him.
Okay.
He right there. He right above.
I can see him. So, what are the allegations that you have on me, other than child support?
You're a drug dealer.
So, where are the allegations that I'm a drug dealer?
It's all on the paper. You can literally look up your name. You just lied to the people and said that the Cordell Johnson that
Well,
we have.
hold on. Okay, that's cool.
Just ask me a
You say you have the. You say you have the paperwork, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we gonna put your screen big and let you put the paperwork up, and make sure you put the.
I can share my screen?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Now, well, why these brothers get this? He's supposed to bring up paperwork that's gonna show I'm a drug dealer, So this is what he's gonna present. As I told you, this is the first allegation that shake a lot of people up.
Can y'all see my screen?
Hold on, brother. You have it up now?
Yeah, hold on. Yes.
You might have to click on share screen.
Yeah.
I did. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Can you see it? Can you see my screen? Yes or no?
Not yet, brother, man. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out.
If you turn this camera around and show the
I'm on a desktop. Hold up. All right, you can see that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Cordell,
Nah, go back to the top and show the name.
Cordell Johnson. You know how I know this is you?
Hold up, let's go through it.
You just asked me to present the paperwork. I'm gonna present the paperwork how I want to present the paperwork, right? This is your name at the top, right? This is your name. Can we agree on that?
Well, that's my name. Correct, that's my name.
All right, cool. Now you said that you went to jail for 2 days for a marijuana charge, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
Hold on. I just want to interrupt 1 second. Yahjew, what year did you go to jail in?
That was in 2000 and, I want to say 9 or 2010.
All right, cool. So if we go back to the top of that screen, this wasn't posted. Go back to the top, bro.
I just told you I'm gonna present the information.
Cool. Go back to the top. We're gonna go through it, the right way. So go back to the top.
I just want to get straight to the point because I don't have one thing.
I want to show.
Well, look, I know,
Hold on. I'm addressing everybody else. Y'all told me to come up here and present my information.
Okay, look, this is what we're gonna let you do. We're gonna give you your 5 minutes and let you present this however you want. And then after your 5 minutes, we gonna go through it. You can go through it however you want.
Sure.
And after you go through it, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. You're gonna sit back. And then we gonna go through it. Go ahead.
Say less. This is you. I know it's you. You just admitted that you have an open child support case for $13,000+, right? I'm just gonna scroll down. These are all the charges that you had, right? Careless or reckless driving, contempt of court, disorderly conduct or disturbing of peace, driving without license or revoked or suspended license, false information to a police officer, gambling, hindering or failure to obey a police officer, insufficient funds check, leaving the scene of an accident. This is the biggest one right here. This is the nail right there. Right there. That non-support. Do you know what non-support means? It means you're not paying your child support, right? I'm from Louisiana as well. I'm from New Orleans. So I know how this system works. I know the attorney, Valerie Garrett, that was on your case. Prostitution, resisting arrest, and trespassing. Now, you tried to have these things expunged, right? And this is why I called you a snitch. This is why I said that you are more than likely some type of informant. Because what does this say? Before the court is a motion to vacate, set aside, or correct sentence filed pursuant to 28 United States Code and 2255 by petitioner Cordell Johnson. Record document 381, Johnson proceeding pro se contends that his trial counsel denied him the right to effective assistance of counsel and the right to a jury trial as guaranteed by the Sixth Amendment. For the reasons enunciated below, this motion is denied and dismissed with prejudice for failing to state a claim upon which relief may be granted. Okay, so the people in the comments, they might say, okay, well, that's not enough proof to say that this is you, right? You said that this gentleman is from Ascension Parish, which we know is not the truth. You entered into a plea agreement in which you agreed to plead guilty to one count of the indictment in exchange for the government's promise to dismiss the remaining count. Your record documents 208 and 210 on page 2 on October 26, 2017, the court sentenced Johnson to 120 months of imprisonment. Record document 292, page 2. During his guilty plea and sentencing, Johnson was represented by Valerie Garrett. That don't sound familiar? All right. So you say that you don't have, I don't have the proof that this is you. We just seen that you had a non-support charge, right? We gotta go back some more. Hold on, y'all.
So now you're going to something I already agreed upon, but we're supposed to stick with the.
Oh yeah, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you that this is you, because you tried to lie to me and say that we didn't have your birthday, that we didn't have these charges. Your whole entire team said that this is fake.
I know, but see, hey, brother man, I'm not in a rush. We gonna go to this. Let's
This
see
is
with
you.
the paper and
This is
then
you.
jump to this.
This is you.
Hold up. Hey, hold up, brother man. Let's stick to the paper and then
This
let's
has to
go
do
to
with
this.
the paper.
Let's do
Is
one
this
thing at a
not true?
time. Hey, let's do one
Is this
thing at a
not
time, brother.
But why are you trying to tell me what
Let's
to
go
do?
back to
You're
the
trying to
paper.
hide the information
Hey,
and give me 5 minutes to
I'm just
present.
going up. Can you go back to the paper?
I will.
Can you go back
But
to the
is
paper?
this not you? Is this not you? Is this not you?
Hey, my name is Cordell Johnson. Let's go
If
back
that's
to the
your
paper, brother.
birthday, 7/10/1986, you owe
1986, correct. But we not
You
on the
owe
paper. We gotta go back to the paper and verify.
$13,803.50, and it's in East Baton Rouge. You said that the gentleman that we had in that paper was from Ascension Parish. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you now that you're lying to the people. I do this on a daily basis, Cordell. You should have known that coming against me, the information is going to be presented and it's going to be true. There's no more running. You wanted to address the allegations. I'm the main one. I am the main
Can you go
one.
back to the paper?
Okay, so let me go back to the paper. Let me go back to the paper so I can prove to you that you're a criminal.
Okay.
So they all just seen, you said 5 minutes. I still have 3 minutes at least. They all just seen this right here.
No, you got about 2 minutes.
I just proved to you and your following this right here. You already admitted to it, non-support. So if I have your amount that you owe in child support in Louisiana DCFS, you cannot fake that. How is this not you?
Okay, look. Let me can we go back up to the top? Let's go back up to the top of this paper.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
When did this court case happen?
Of course, the court case happened
You
in
didn't go to the
2017.
top.
The court case happened in 2017, and you did an appeal in 2020.
Okay, I never been to jail. Now, I was online in 2017. Don't you know that? I got videos.
You weren't. Your name was Cordell Johnson on Facebook. I got that picture too. I can pull it up. You weren't talking about you were pricing from after 2017.
You're not supposed to be doing too much talking. You're supposed to let me just keep it simple.
No, that's not what you said. Stop trying to control me. Stop trying to control me. What you said.
You don't have
You
when
said
you
that you
talk.
were going to let me present the information. Stop backtracking. This is what you do.
When you talk, when you talk, I was quiet. When you talk, I was nice and quiet.
And you weren't quiet at all. Stop lying.
All your information.
I'm recording this.
So we're gonna ask you nicely. If you're telling the truth, just be cool. If you lying,
stop talking over me and let me present the information. Stop telling me how to present the information. But listen, Cordell, you told me that I was making allegations about you. Stop interrupting me. You keep saying that you're gonna let me talk, so stop interrupting me.
Hey, y'all, you gotta respect the panel, bro. You know, on your panel, you do what you want, man. But here we go.
Y'all guys say this all the time.
Bro. This is not, bro. No, listen. We're giving you an opportunity. No, I'm gonna keep muting you. We're giving you an opportunity to present whatever you gotta present. But if you ain't gonna go by, listen, bro. Bro, you need to chill out.
You need
to chill out. Y'all need to stop lying.
Bro, if you got the truth and we're giving you the opportunity, bro, be quiet, bro. Be quiet, please.
You're not Christ-like either.
Please be quiet, bro.
Y'all are not Christ-like. Y'all are gonna get exposed.
Hey, brother, man, we trying to give you a chance. Either you're gonna humble down, and we let you speak.
I'm not gonna humble down for you. You are a criminal. Stop telling me.
All right, bro.
You're a felon and a criminal.
All right, bro. You got one more. You got one more chance, bro. We're trying to give you an opportunity to finish what it is.
I got something for you. So if
Cut him off.
If I'm lying, I'll bring.
Now, in reality, I shouldn't even let him up because he's been a real asshole on all platforms.
All platforms.
Huh?
Oh no, I was just agreeing. All platforms, bro. It's like, yeah. Go ahead, King. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I was doing it for the people because he is the one that's really going to the stream, spreading allegations. So I really wanted the people to hear what he was doing and the lies he's telling. Now the case said 2020. I've been online since 2000. I've been online since 2014. I just started doing live videos in 2016. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, in 2018 is when I opened up a business. 2018, maybe, I think, no, 2017. No, the end of 2016 is when I started the business. So, like I'm saying, so he said 2017, y'all. My video started August 2016. That's when my video started. Go on Facebook, because on my YouTube, I didn't have a YouTube when I first started. I first started my online teachings on Facebook. Then 2 years later, I got a YouTube. And then I didn't even upload, I think, videos on there to maybe probably around 2019, 2018 when I started putting videos on YouTube. But if you go on my Facebook right now, I got videos 2016. Like I said, this is why I don't even address these things, because anybody doing an investigation right now, go pull up the thing. I don't know if we can pull it up. Can we pull up? We pull it up. Cordell Johnson versus, I don't know.
Hey, Stamps, you got
asking me
that?
for the Cardell Johnson versus the United States.
Yeah, I'll try to pull it up. Stamps, you got it already?
I gotta look for it. Hold on, give me a second.
If you got it, that might be easier versus me trying to.
I do it. Bro, so yeah, y'all, like I said, I seen 2020 on there. He said it happened in 2017. You know, I seen 2020. You know, and so yeah, y'all, like none of my mission, I've been none of my anointment I ever been locked up. You see what I'm saying? None of this is true. Again, this is somebody trying to force dirt on my name.
And I just want to say is I just because look, because I don't want I don't want people to look at it like, all right, well, we removed them. You know, no. Look, the brother has an opportunity to present whatever he's trying to present. This is why we bring him up. So don't go talking that mess as if like, oh, we don't want to let him speak. No, the brother don't want to have a conversation to try to get to the bottom of this because he's making allegations that are not. Allegations that are not true. So I just want to say this real quick. If we're giving anybody the opportunity to come up here and present whatever they're trying to present, and you supposedly have the truth, there's no reason to you know what I'm saying, just be uppity and frantic and all that. We're trying to have a conversation. So if this brother is coming up on our platform and not allowing us to ask questions or allowing us to speak, I mean, what is that? You see what I'm saying? So understand that particular brother is very rude, doesn't like to let other people talk, and even though he is in the business of presenting whatever he's presenting, if he's wrong, he wants to keep talking and doesn't want to allow anyone else to say what they got to say. So this particularly is our platform, but you don't want to have a conversation with us, but we allowed you to come up here and present whatever you want to present. So I just want to point that out, that the brother wasn't ready to accept that whatever information he got is really false or it's inaccurate. But he doesn't want to deal with that. He just has a mission to try to make this stick. And this is what it's funny, because he says he's a lawyer all day long and all that stuff. Well, you got prosecutors, and their job is, no matter if it's true or not, to make it stick. A prosecutor's job is to make it stick no matter if it's true or not, because they're getting paid to incriminate or expose. So they're in the business of making it where it has to stick. So they'll do whatever is dirty or do whatever type of talking or whatever it takes to make sure that this sticks, whether it's the truth or not. And I just want to put that out there, because the brother don't even want to let us talk and tell him that the information that he's presenting is not the same person. So I just want to say that, King. That's all.
Y'all able to see my screen?
Yep.
Y'all able to see my? All right, cool. All right, so if y'all see right now, on July 13, 2016, Johnson was indicted. But I'm gonna let Yahjew break it down a little bit.
Oh, what you was reading at? I don't even see what you was.
See, right on the background. Right on the background.
Yeah, no, right on the background. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, on July 13, 2016, I never read none of this, y'all. So, my first time. Johnson was indicted on one count of conspiracy to distribute and to possess with the intent to distribute 5 kilograms or more of mixture or substance containing cocaine and 280 grams or more of mixture or substance. Okay, so basically, this is a cocaine. In 2016, July 13, 2016, he was indicted, right? So my first, matter of fact, I was posted online, and I even was talking to brothers at this time, heavily. I was holding meetings at my house. You see what I'm saying? So if I was to do any fact check, this don't hold up, yeah. This don't hold up, I got witnesses. I might have got pictures on Facebook. You know, I'm pretty sure on July, if you go to July 13 right now on my Facebook, I got a post, bro. So that's when I was posting heavy. That's when I was writing and posting scriptures in and pictures and all that. So if you go to July, I promise you, if you go to July 13 right now, you will see a Facebook post of it. If not the 13th, the day before, yeah, I say if not the 13th, the day before, the day after, I guarantee you, you will see a post. You know, so again, this is why this brother didn't want us to talk. You know, again, like if you go back all the way up to the top, it said I keep seeing something that say 7/23/2020. What that mean? Like that's when they went to court.
Yeah,
That must be when they went to court, right?
He had it on his screen with a minute, but I think that's when it was
But
posted.
look at the top. I think that's the court date. Yeah, I mean that's the actual trial. The trial happened in 2020. He was indicted in 2016, and the trial happened in 2020.
Yeah,
Now, in
2020.
Yeah, I was traveling then.
Yeah, 2020.
You know, I was traveling then. And then, see, when I started videos, it wasn't no live.
Yes,
This how
2020.
long I've been doing video. Yeah. I've been doing videos before it was a live button. Most people that talking, the only time they ever did a video, the live button was already pressed. When I was doing videos, you had to upload your videos. You couldn't go live. So in 2020, I was live every day. And I wasn't going to court. I didn't know no lawyers. You know. So again, this is why he was acting the way he was acting. Because he was lying, and he didn't want us to present him as a liar. So what? He had to act a fool. And tell us it's not Christ-like. But was it Christ-like to talk to other people on their own panel? That's why I told him, if you got the truth, be calm. If you don't have the truth, continue to be disrespectful. And what did he continue to do? To be disrespectful. So, I don't know if y'all see something else on the thing. You can keep reading if y'all want.
Look, y'all. You say yeah. So I just, I haven't really read this, you know, but there's a couple of things I did see. These things just don't match up. These things don't match up. Now, brother, if you come back on here, bro, I don't know if you can hear me yet, but if you come back on here and you try to control the panel, bro, I'm just gonna kick you down. So I'm gonna tell you like this: we're giving you the opportunity to present whatever it is you're trying to present. But if you're not going to allow us on our platform to show you how what you're presenting is inaccurate according to Yahjew, and you're not going to let us speak, you're not going to have the conversation, then you can kick rocks. All right?
Yeah,
We're just setting the record straight.
Let me ask you a question.
No, bro, I need you to hold on first.
I
need you to hold on first, because you come on here trying to debo and all that, but this is not your panel.
No one is trying to debo.
All right, bro. So I want as long as that's clear, then we can move on. King, you got anything to say to the brother?
Well, I want to see if there's any way do they show his because if we go to that person, it should show his birthday and where he's located, because we did.
It's not going to do that because he was a federal informant, brother. Come on now.
Okay, hold on. It says Louisiana Lafayette Division, right? It says United States Court, Western District of Louisiana, Lafayette. Now Lafayette is like 45 minutes away from Baton Rouge.
That's because that's where the
Hey, brother man, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm not talking
Just
to you
hold.
right
Just
now.
hold on, Allah. Just hold on.
So again, Lafayette is like 45 minutes away. That's Ascension Parish. If you look up Cardell Johnson up from Louisiana, matter of fact, that's what we're gonna do. Can we look up the Cardell Johnson from Louisiana?
All right.
Can't really quote on my phone, but we're gonna look up Cardell Johnson from Louisiana and somebody from Ascension Parish. And matter of fact, Now, it's mighty funny. This brother got a mug shot. You know, this Cardell Johnson got a mug shot.
No, he doesn't.
I ain't got no mug shot.
There's no mugshot on a federal case.
Yeah, man,
There's no mugshot on a federal case.
you know how many people been charged with federal crimes got mug shots?
You're an informant. That's why you don't have a mugshot.
Brother man, you gonna get your chance to present what you gonna present. If you can hold your horses.
Cool, man. Cool.
We being extra nice.
You're not being extra nice. You're talking over me because you don't
man,
know.
can you just stay on mute for a second? We appreciate it.
Trying to fix his screen. Shit.
So I don't really know how to, I'm not too good at looking people up. But if you look up Cardell Johnson,
I don't know.
because you had the mug shot.
So I just
No, he
got
doesn't, bro.
hold on. Yeah, go right down. That's
The mug shot. Right now, right?
That's not this man.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You don't want to, we got to take our chance to speak, so you got to hold on. All right. What happened to it? There you go. All right, you got to scroll up, Stamps.
Oh, that's not the one.
I don't think that's the same dude.
It's not. Try to tell you.
That's not the right one.
But I know we did see his picture. I wish I would have kept it a screenshot. We had his picture. I can't remember who even showed me.
There's no picture of this case.
They had a picture on TikTok going around. I ain't lying, bro. He do kind of look like one of my cousins though. But he ain't me.
Cordell, you know I talked to your brother, right?
All right, so before we move on, was there anything else that you wanted to address as far as whatever we're pulling up, King, or to let this brother know that the information that he got, it's not your information?
Oh yeah, this is a brother that knows it, but he lost I don't know, members or whatever he had because of my information. So the only way that he can attack, because he can't attack my information, is to throw dirt on my name and make me look bad, to discredit my information. You know, like, oh, what kind of man would have this information if you did this? And that's why he's trying to make it stick. But none of it is true. That's why he can't present it in a humble way. He has to present it. He's trying to convince y'all that I did it. I'm not trying to convince y'all that I did it, because shit, I didn't do it. So I don't have to do no convincing. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I didn't do it, and keep on kicking. And the battleship will keep on sailing. You know, and I'm only doing this because I know how this weaken people, because we have been bamboozled by a lot of our leaders. They still bamboozling us today. So I know I have that twin brother, and I know sometimes I might look like my twin brother, but I hope you see the light that separates. You know, so I'm just doing this because I know what people, you know, what it does to people when they hear these allegations, and they really don't know. So I'm giving you a chance to really come up and hear people present this while I'm on the panel with them. And there's no facts with it. And you can also, when I get off, because everybody got a pocket computer, you go look these things up yourself. And it won't stick with Yahjew, aka Cardell Johnson.
Yeah, brother, you should be ashamed of yourself too, man. Look, you know,
Man, let me present my information. Don't talk down on me. Let me present my
Yahjew is telling you that this is not his information.
All right, can we do something better then? Can you go to your website?
Stamps where
yeah, can you go to your website?
Stamps
I would like you to pull up the petition and the declaration. First, let's pull up the declaration.
It's supposed to be allegations on behalf of me.
I'm making allegations. You need to let me make my allegations, brother, and you need to give me the time to speak. You kept interrupting me, and you tried to make it seem like I'm trying to stay in your name.
No, that's bull. Nah, bro. You wouldn't even let us speak.
See, that's what I'm saying. Every time I say something, y'all have something to say.
Cause you lying.
If you're gonna let me
objection, you lying, bro. Objection, you lying.
Let me present the information and let me present it.
Well, objection. Objection. You're lying.
All right, so y'all gonna overtalk me. That's what you're gonna do?
When you lie.
Okay, so this is a real document?
That's the declaration.
This is a real document.
Correct. It has been submitted to our court.
It's been submitted to who? By where?
It's none of your business. What are your allegations with?
This is a fake document. Let's go to the one that has Teresa Bernstein's name on there, please. The UCC one that you guys like to proclaim all the time. Let's go to that document. I got a lawyer in your chat right now. Who, as soon as they see this, they can verify whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Hey, can you calm down?
I'm calm. Y'all keep over talking.
All right. Let me talk. First, you just said go to the declaration. What did you have to say about the declaration?
It's fake. This is fake. You guys said that you submitted this. You guys said that you submitted this to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. I called them, right? I got a Masonic brother that's in Ethiopia right now as we speak. I can get him online. He works at the consulate office. I asked him, I said, was there a declaration submitted by a Cardell Johnson, a Yahjew Judah, or a Jesus Christ? He said, absolutely not. Stop wasting my time. This has never been submitted anywhere. You guys took this information, put it up on your website, and now it's supposed to be law. I'm going to show you that the guy that you're calling Christ right now is a fraud. Can you please pull up the UCC one that has Teresa Bernstein's information on there, please?
Hey, Yahjew, you want to go to the UCC?
Yeah, you go to. So the allegations. So what are the allegations now?
That you are a liar. You are a criminal. You are lying. You are lying to the people. You're a criminal. Okay, this is not a real document. Let me tell you why it's not a real document. What's it say at the top? And I'm not lying. Washington State Department of Licensing, Uniform Commercial Code, Debtor Information Search Report. This is not a UCC 1-308 actual filing. You took this off of a picture off of Google. And people have said that they've seen you at your house take this picture and you put this up here. Now, me, I should be able to take this information. Anybody should be able to take that search number and put it into Google, and it should come up an actual filing. Because you have told everybody on TikTok, you told everybody on YouTube that this document was made for you by the government, and you stepped in and filed this, but you haven't filed it. It's a search report. This is not a UCC 1-308 filing, which I have been saying now for months on end.
Let's go to air right quick. I has never told no one I filed nothing. I say a UCC 1 has been created for all nations to hand it over to Christ as this UCC 1 was created. I never say I filed the UCC 1. That has never came out my mouth. And the only reason I have the UCC 1 up is to show people how all nations going to be under Christ's uniform code, which is actually what I'm ushering in. So I
Did
used the
Teresa Bernstein
declaration.
sign this?
Hey, hold on,
Did
look,
she sign this,
I'm not
brother?
finished. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. The only reason I put the declaration on my website, I didn't create, I mean, the UCC one, I didn't create it, but it's on my website to show people how everything is in order with the prophecy of God. All nations under God. So this UCC one wasn't created by me, and it wasn't filed by me. It was something that is on the internet, and people can look it up. And see,
Okay.
that's why.
All right, fair. That's fair, brother.
I don't want to say it. It's the UCC one is on my website to bring awareness to what is going on.
Cordell, is this a UCC filing? I don't care if you say it's for you or not. Is this what you're saying is a UCC filing 1-308?
It's a UCC one.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
This is not a UCC 1-308. This is a UCC 1.
What's the difference between a UCC 1? What's the difference between the UCC 1 and the UCC 1-308?
I don't know the difference because I don't follow.
Okay, so this is my problem. You have a document that was falsely signed. This is not her signature. I called this lady's office on live, and I asked, was there ever a UCC 1 filing, or was there a UCC 1-308 file? She said no.
Okay. Well, she gonna call me tonight and we talk.
So I just want to ask you a question. When did you come? Hold on. I just want to ask you a question. Hey, when did you call her, brother?
About 2 to 3 weeks ago.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I got email from her saying that she retired. Nah, this was sometime last year.
She's not retired. You can look her up right now, brother.
Brother, I got email
right now. All right, can you show the email? Can you show the email?
Give me a second.
All right. Because this lady's not retired. She moved to a different department. You can look her up on LinkedIn right now. Matter of fact, you can go to Washington State Secretary's site. Now, the thing that's crazy is, why do y'all have this in Washington State?
What part of we didn't create it? Don't you?
So then, but why are you saying that it was made for you? This is a fake document. This is
Did
not.
you read the document? Did you
I
read the
have.
document?
This is not a real document. I file these every day. This is not a real UCC 1. This is a search report.
It's a clown.
How you gonna get mad at me? You told me to come up here and present the allegations, and now I'm a clown.
I'm not mad.
Mad.
Bro.
Okay.
You call me a liar. You call me out my name. You block me from different panels every time I presented information to your following of people. Because my whole problem with you, Cordell, and I'll just say it right now so your whole entire camp can hear this. I know for a fact that you are lying to the people. You don't know what you're talking about, and you have got exposed many different times. And you got these brothers, you see, you want to interrupt me again. You got these brothers and sisters following your every word. They don't even think for themselves. You tell them to jump and they say how high. But people that can actually think for themselves, people that can actually think for themselves are going to question this type of information. You're the same brother, right? And I'll give you credit for one thing. You're the same brother who's evangelizing not to hearken to the word of man. But what are you doing? You're up here lying to the people, trying to make it seem like I'm just doing this for my health. I'm from the 9th Ward of New Orleans. I know where you live at in Baton Rouge, bro. I've asked people about you. You know what they tell me? You're not a good person. So those aren't allegations. These are lies. These are things that can be proven. I spoke to Maurice too. You know who Maurice is, right?
Hey, brother man. Hey, listen. I'm not gonna hear you around. Bring the people on the panel. Oh, it don't hold no weight.
Okay, so now you want me to prove. You want me to bring Valerie? You want me to bring Maurice?
Right now, right now, I can go right now and say I know people from New Orleans and they say bad things about you. Okay, that hold no weight. Bring the people Hey, all you can do, you should have got their numbers. Bring them on live and have them talk about what you say you're talking about, man. Because you, like I said, you gonna be wasting my time. You know, if you got it, bring the evidence. Record the conversation. You know, and tell them to put their name behind it so we can verify.
Maurice Johnson is your brother, right? But now you don't want to answer me. That's cool, bro. Listen, so for all the people that are in here listening, this is my allegations towards this man right here. He lied about this UCC1. He lied about all the documentation that's on his website. If you take the declaration that he has in Aramaic and you translate it back over, it doesn't make any actual sense. And he's saying that all of this paperwork was presented for Christ, and he decided upon his own to take that role. He said that he's never submitted any UCC1 filing. He said he's never submitted a UCC1-308. So I asked everyone that signed this man's petition, what is he supposed to do with the petition? Why are you getting signatures? If you're not going to file anything, and that's what you just said, then what are you doing with these people's information?
Hey, can we go to the end of the UCC1 document right quick? Can we go to the last page? Now, if you look up what a UCC1 document is, you know, it has to do with finance debtors. Now, debtors is used in many different ways. If you know law, that's why in the Lord's Prayer it says forgive those.
What is the UCC1?
No, be quiet, bro.
So if you go to the last page, right? He said he filed them every day, but he got to ask Google, right? He said he filed them every day, right? He said he filed them every day, but he got to ask Google what it is, huh? Y'all see? That's why I said this is why I say a clown, not because we call him out his name. Look at what he doing. I see a clown. I see a red nose.
This isn't Google. This is ChatGPT 4.0 for lawyers.
I see some, you know how clowns have big stomachs? That's what I see. I see a clown. You know,
so I'm a clown, but you don't pay child support, and you're telling people that you're Christ.
Hey, you're going to have your time to speak. So right now,
I'm not your brother. Stop calling me your brother.
It says, if you know what S means, it says secure party is Jesus Christ. It says the assigner is God in heaven. Also, the assigner is the United Nations. And also, the assigner is the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Hey, brother man, can you calm down?
I'm not your brother. Why?
I'm not going to keep telling a grown man to calm down. That's what I'm not going to keep doing.
I'm grown. You're talking over me. And
but you want to talk. It's hurting you? It hurt?
Yes.
I know it hurt. The truth hurts.
You're a liar.
Yeah, I know it hurt. You lying?
You're a liar.
Lies don't hurt.
You're a liar. So address the allegations I made against.
Hey, brother man, let me
address the allegations I made against.
I got it, King. Hey, until it's your time to speak, brother, we just need you to be quiet, or I'm gonna
keep muting me because y'all don't want me to speak.
No, it's just not your time to speak.
You gave me the time to speak.
Bro, you can't even do this in a courtroom, and you talk about you're a lawyer. You cannot just speak when.
I'd be able to speak.
Bro, listen. Even in a courtroom, you can't speak whenever you want. So we're asking you. No, we're asking you until it's your turn to speak. Please be quiet, or we're just gonna drop you.
I got other things to do.
Remove from my courtroom. Last time. Last chance. Last chance, bro. Okay. Go ahead, King.
So, as I was reading UCC1, y'all, just to show you why this UCC1 is connected to Christ. It says the secure party of the debts is what? Jesus Christ. Then it got earth. The assigner, the first assigner of this UCC is God. The other assigner is what? Because who got all the debts? The United Nations. The United Nations have came together and united and put the African people in debt, spiritually, physically. And all of it is backed by what? The Federal Reserve Bank. So all this is going to be secured by who? That's why you have an S by Christ Jesus as the secure party to secure these things. In who? The name of God. But who gonna give it to them? The United Nations, the Federal Reserve Bank. So when I present this UCC1 again, I put it on my website because of the prophetic connection it has to what God is actually doing, as it tells you. Jesus Christ earned. Jesus Christ is on earth. And just us is with him, which is what? The government, the body of Christ. Jesus Christ. You got the body, which is just us, and you have the head, which is Christ. To secure all debts from all nations, which would be the priesthood of God. He don't know this. He don't even know what the UCC1 is. But again, you trying to throw dirt on my name to make me what? Look bad. But again, y'all, when you fight God, you fight down. Your punches never land. You throw many punches, they just never land.
Can I share my screen?
I made it to where anyone can share the screen.
Can y'all see my screen? No?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, this is a UCC1. This is a real UCC1. You keep slandering my name, saying that I don't understand law, that I don't understand filing. You have a fake document. This is what a UCC1 looks like. UCC1 National Form example. This has to be, so listen, I let you talk. I let you call me all types of names and clowns and everything, right? You are reading a document that is fake. This is what a UCC1, specifically, you said not a 308. I'll give you that. All right, fine. This is what the UCC1 looks like. It's going to ask for all this information. And if you think that I'm not telling the truth, let me show you what I did. UCC1 example. So I'll do another one, right? We'll just do this one right here. That's just tripping. All right, this is a perfect example. Okay. So this is a site that you would go to, right? This is for Idaho. You didn't go to Washington State to fill this. And this is my point. Teresa has nothing to do with the filing of the UCC1 at all. This is where you put your business name as a secured creditor. You told me that you just told all these people that the United Nations is the one that secures this. And that Jesus Christ was the secured party. I don't really know what else to say other than you have to stop calling me a liar. And this information is public information. It's public record. You can't lie and try to make your own narrative to a form that people have been using for years. They ask you, what type of lien do you have? So let me ask you this. If I'm lying and you can correct me, Christ, I'll be quiet. I'll leave you alone. I'll even say that you're Christ, right? But if you can't tell me what lien that you have, then all I ask for you to do is to keep your message to your people and stop lying to our youth. If you want to tell grown men and women that you're Christ and they hearken to that, I'm fine with it, right? Because that's on them. But you're telling our youth this, and our youth believes in this. So I don't care what you're trying to do. I don't really care, right? But what type of lien do you have to be able to say, as Jesus Christ, you're going to reclaim the artifacts stolen from King David's throne in Ethiopia, and you have no relationship with this country? So is it a basic lien? Is it a manufactured home? Is it a public finance? Or are you transmitting a utility?
For one thing, I'm not obligated to make you believe in what I'm doing. But the document that you are presenting is what you have to fill out. We have the document that was published by the people who made this application for nations to fill out, to be a part
I
of.
understand that. I understand that. I understand that.
So why bring this up and try to debunk the published document?
Because that's not a published document. This is not a published document. I just showed you what a published document looks like.
This is the application that you fill out to go into the UCC one.
No, it's not.
That's why we put the woman who signed, who published a new UCC one.
She didn't publish a new UCC one. You're lying out of your teeth. This is the form. This is the form that is filled out, and you get it presented in email. It's digitized, a digitized record.
I want to ask you this then. After you fill the form out, who you turn it into?
You don't turn it into anything. You go to the Secretary of State's office, you submit it through an e-filing.
Okay, so, but this is the document that you submit after they publish the rules for the UCC one.
No, it's not. Let me show you why. Let me show you why I'm saying it's not, right? Because I just want to argue with you. I'm going to start backing up what I'm saying. Washington State, Secretary of State. Secretary of State. Okay. Now, you said that this is where you would go to file a UCC, right?
That's not what I said.
Oh, so this is not where you go to file the UCC for Washington State?
I don't know where you go to file. I don't know where you go to file the UCC.
So then that's my point. You have a document that you have no understanding of what that document means, and it's not a real document. You have to come to this.
Document down.
Hear me out real quick. Hear me out real quick. I'm being respectful, right? I'm just trying to educate you now. So at least if you're going to tell somebody else something in the future, you have the right information.
No, you ain't trying to educate me.
Okay, I'm not trying to educate you, but you don't know about this, and you're telling our people that you're going to reclaim stuff in Ethiopia. You haven't made that connection to do so.
Okay.
They don't know you in Ethiopia.
Brother man, those are emotional tyrants. That's not you ain't got no facts.
What do you mean they're emotional tyrants? You have told people that you are going to reclaim physical artifacts that have been stolen.
And I still stand on that.
I've asked you this question, Cordell. I've asked you this question, right? Because you don't understand the length of what you're saying to people. You don't know who other people know. You don't know where other people have been. That's going to be your downfall in all of this. You continue to say that no one needs to educate you. You act as if you're smarter than every man that has come and made either an allegation or a claim against you. I don't hate you. I just dislike the fact that you're lying to
Hey, brother man. Hey, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So do you have anything else?
Yeah. I got one more thing. So you've lied on me. You've slandered my name. You've done libel, right? And now you're lying about a federal document. And I have it recorded, right? I have this whole entire thing recorded. So I'm going to give you one chance. And that's it.
You're wasting your time, brother.
If you don't tell the truth,
you're wasting your time and you're wasting my time.
You ask me a question, and I'm responding.
Well, I'm saying, yeah,
I'm gonna leave this alone. After today, Cordell, I'm gonna leave you alone. Right? I'm gonna leave you alone.
Hey,
this is the one thing. You're still talking over me. You just asked me a question. You said, "Do I have anything else?" Let me say what I have to say, and I'll get off of your platform as a man. All right. If you do not tell the truth in the next 24 hours, I'm going to submit this entire video to the FBI, and I'm going to tell them that you are committing racketeering, you're committing fraud, you've committed, not only have you committed fraud, but you've also committed forgery. I have all of this recorded. So at the end of the day, you know what? I'm not going to do? I don't have to worry about going into court and proving anything.
I think you said enough. I think you said enough. When another black man comes to another black man, he's going to turn him into FBI for just Roman Catholic Church. Get him off the platform. Get him out of here. Hey, matter of fact, call the FBI right now.
All right.
Because I ain't going to change.
All right.
So we going to holler at you, brother. So we see the Roman soldiers, right? Didn't we just see a Roman soldier out? Who we working for?
Hey, and I just found an email from Teresa, the lady who signed off on the document. On February 2nd, 2023, she emailed me back and said, I am no longer with the Department of License. And she gave me another contact information. Y'all probably can't even see the screen.
You can't pull it up on. You can't pull it up on here, Stamps.
This is email.
You can still share your. Oh, okay.
Hold on, right quick. Hold on.
So like I say, y'all, you know, if this dude trying to say this document is fake, y'all, again, you can go look this document up. This is not something we created, and you know, we typed it up. You know, so but yeah, we'll definitely get it up and show y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's one of the main brothers that spread lies on me, and he jumped on the bandwagon again because people started believing in what I was saying and wasn't believing in what he was saying, and he went haywire. You know, he pissed. You know, to just start telling lies. Any man allowing another man, y'all, that's dangerous. You know, dangerous. But y'all gotta say, y'all, we just see the Roman soldiers, man. We see the hate in our brothers. We see the envy, and we damn so see the justice. You know, because nothing this brother had is factual. Now, the only conversation that was a good conversation was him disregarding the UCC1 because he don't understand. Yeah, he mad because I understand. So he really mad. So what? It's like, you know, he just want everything to be false because it ain't going with his narrative. Like again, you gotta understand, people has left him because of what I said. The devil has but a short time. The truth is forever, y'all. So remember, this is the return of the forever. That's why I'm patient. The truth ain't got a short time. This ain't a short time. This gonna be here. This here forever. It's the truth. But they go to website, y'all. I mean, they go to email. And look who it's from, y'all. Look who the email is from. So I guess y'all think we created the email too? So when we say we submit paperwork, we reach out to people, we tell people what's going on, we doing this. We can't talk to ignorant NIGGA like that. We can't even set up them and even get together. So like I say, this is not giving y'all the system no more. It's our brothers that stand with the system. It's our brothers and sisters that's comfortable in the system. It ain't the system no more. You know, because again, we trying to get our house in order. But we can't get our house in order because all skin folks ain't your kin folk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say but keep in the back, bro. All skin folk ain't kin folk. You got it.
And y'all, that brother said clearly, y'all heard him. He talked to this lady last week, 2 weeks ago, as of February 2nd, 2023. I am no longer with the Department of Licensing. So if he lied about one thing, what he'll do? Lie about everything else. Just to what? Diminish somebody else's name. So as he told Yahjew previously, he lost followers to the message that Yahjew bringing to the table. But don't Christ come to turn over tables, you know, gather the sheep, the lost sheep, the scattered sheep. So that's what's going on. We got angry brothers and sisters mad because the truth coming out and they losing their seeds. It's time for y'all to get up because the devil deceived the whole world. So the devil is clearly being exposed, y'all. The lies, you know, they out.
And in particular, that particular brother, he definitely was he a lawyer?
That's what he say now. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think a lot of y'all pay their license like that. You know, right now, man, I can go to court and get him for defamation of character. He literally on camera putting out a case about somebody else's name and it ain't me.
mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But I guess so many people have said stuff about me. Like I said, man, I really don't. It ain't my style to do all that. And I don't even like going downtown dealing with no courthouses and all. That ain't even, you know, then I got to appear in court. I might get up one morning, I don't feel like going no damn court. You know, that's the kind of person I don't even vibe like that when it comes to moving like that, to do these things, man. But like I said, this is in the story, dog. Let alone for me to want to go play the people or put paperwork in. This is in the story. To try to take Christ's works and make them something else so the people won't believe. Because that's really all he's doing. You know, but this is the reality of the right. See, we able to see the reality of things. A lot of people imagine, and their imaginations become the reality of the prophecy. But when the reality of the prophecy actually happened, that's why you have to get rid of your imagination. So now we seeing like, damn, they said Christ was gonna smoke crack. They really was gonna try to convince the people that the man that God chose smoked crack. They really gonna try to make the people believe the man God chose messed with the girl. This is what they gonna really do. So when the Bible talks about they hate God, I ain't even hate God until I read the Bible. I thought everybody feared God. But when I started reading the Bible, I'm like, shit, they ain't scared of God, they hate God. That's what it says. You know, so like I say, now the reality of things is coming alive, y'all. This is what people gonna do. You know, this is why it says the Son of Man will suffer many things. They didn't make a list. They didn't make a list of how many things he was gonna suffer. I gotta deal with people hidden agendas, wicked intentions, wrong reasons, you know, fake standards. Y'all don't even know the head. You know, so again, y'all, like I say, I hope y'all able to get what you're looking for in this live, y'all. Get clarity, y'all. This is a serious time. I don't even know how it's crazy how we set this up. This dude, and I'm not, I don't talk about nobody unless they present themselves, man. Y'all see this dude, man. A grown man attacking another man without even sitting down. I'm a lawyer. Why didn't you know me? You know, I was in Chicago. Why you ain't come to Chicago? Why you didn't confront me in Chicago as a man? You know, when I'm out in the streets in Atlanta on the bell line, why you don't confront me then? Why you don't confront me when I say I'm going somewhere? So I do want to get that scripture back to 28. Where it talks about what I'm just doing. You know, again, because people go what? Take my works and twist it. Just like he tried to twist the declaration. It's fake. The UCC one that talks about how Christ will be head of all debtors. That's fake. I'm just putting up there for awareness. So I was on camera giving my documents to hand at embassy. That's small, but it's on camera. So why would I waste my time, spend my own money, walking around in DC, and I'll fake documents? For what? Like, dude, I don't know if y'all know these things, but these are the questions you have to ask yourself. Why would I do that? I don't even, like I say, I'm not a bum that's on social media to get money from people. So what do I get out of making fake documents, traveling to DC, and passing around, walking, knocking on doors, sitting down if it's all fake? I ain't getting nothing out of it. Now, if I was going to DC on a jet, riding on a Mercedes, cameras everywhere, I'm doing it for view, then you might have some fake. You know, but if I'm organically doing this with blood, sweat, and tears, it don't even go together. And this is why I the church thing because I'm all here. Well, let's go start at verse 11. No, I want to kind of start. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Where we at, King?
Matthew 28. Now, what we're going to read is this is when stone was removed. This is going up. Now, they had some people witness this. And now we're going to read the part where they're going and report this to the what? The scribes and Pharisees. Now, remember, scribes and Pharisees sit in the seats. You heard he was the Mason. Mason sit in the seats. They the light bulbs that walk up. So, I would be what? Masons would be trying to destroy my works because I destroyed it. As my brother told y'all, I came to turn over the table. I came to kick down the door the devil set up. That's my job. So I'm on my job, and guess what? I'm gonna stay on. You got it, bro.
All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 28, verse 11. And it's written, Now when they were going, behold, some of the watch came into the city and showed unto the chief priests all the things that were done. And when they were assembled, so all the things that were done with what? With Christ. Right? It says, and then when they were assembled, when they were assembled with the elders and had taken counsel, they gave large money unto the soldiers.
Okay, now let's stop. Those who was on guard, the doorkeepers, right? Now, who are the doorkeepers when it comes to enlightenment? The Masons. They'll hit all pastors or Masons. They're heads of the church. The members ain't. The pastor is. So what is the pastor? A doorkeeper. The doorkeeper. And they report back what? To the heads of the doorkeeper. You see what it is? Because remember, Esau is also a builder. But whatever Esau build, God's going to tear down. Because God's going to reject what? His sacrifice. So, why was large sum of money given to soldiers? For what? They talking about what Christ is doing. They talking about what Christ is doing. But they finna take counsel and finna be giving money. Now, what they gonna be giving money to do? Let's keep reading.
It says, and when they were assembled, the elders with the elders and had taken counsel, they gave large money unto the elders, saying, Say ye that his disciples came by night and stowed him away while we slept. I'll read that again.
You got it. Go read it again. Read it back.
They gave large sums of money unto the soldiers, saying, Say this, his disciples came by night and stole him away while we slept.
Now we know that's not how the resurrection happened. But basically, they get paid to go lie about what? Christ's resurrection. This is all they're saying. They are getting paid to lie about Christ's resurrection. I don't know how many times I can say it. They took counsel and was given money to say the things they had to say. So what? Discredit. What though? Christ's resurrection. You gotta understand what chapter we read. We are reading Christ's resurrection. What's going on right now with Yahjew? Damn, Yahjew moving on up. What's going on right now, y'all? Yahjew still going up. And we still ain't brought him down yet. He still in? No. No matter what hole you try to put me in, what happened to Joseph? He became king. You know, so as it says, what? Whoever God bless, let no man curse. That's the scripture. You know? So no man can curse me, what? So blessed by God. So let him keep cursing. He's going to keep being blessed. Well, we read this chapter to show you money is given to the people to do what? What about what? Christ's resurrection. We can read the last two verses.
All right. Matthew 28 and 13. Say this, that his disciples came by night and stole him away while we slept. Verse 14. And if this come to the governor's ears, we will persuade him and secure you. So they took the money and did as they were taught. And this saying is commonly reported among the Jews until this day.
Read that part again. It's what?
And this saying is commonly reported among the Jews until this day. Now, no, go ahead, King. I was going to get to another version.
It's crazy how it says, and this, I'm reading a different translation. It says, and this story has been spread among the Jews to this day.
Wow.
So
I was getting ready to get another translation too, but you already got it. Yeah. That's crazy.
So what's going on among us today? What's going on, y'all? Because again, y'all, I'm a real brother, you know, and no matter how you want to put it, y'all, I'm strong, so I'm solid as a rock. I'm just that solid. There's no way I will be up here proclaiming these things I proclaiming if I didn't what? Dot all my I's and cross all my T's. And I would not come up here and lie to y'all this many years and get nothing from it. I don't have $1,000 in my account. You know what I'm saying? As I tell people, what benefit for me to come up here day in, day out if I was just up here playing? I feel a fool. You know, and let alone the sacrifice that I have put in to get where I'm at. You know, so this is what they don't want you to see. They don't want you to see the sacrifices. They don't want you to know the sacrifices that have been. They don't want you to know what a bread from heaven is. And I also want to read one more verse where it says, the scribes and Pharisees shut the door to the kingdom. So you can understand why we're not entering heaven. Because the gods are what? Shutting the door. They call doorkeepers, y'all. So your Masonic order is a doorkeeper for stopping the people from getting in heaven. The Masonic order. And it's in all religions. Farrakhan, Mason. So Muslims, Christians, Moors, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons, they all Masons. You got it?
Right. This is Matthew chapter 23, verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in.
So it tells you, they don't go in, and they suffer the people who need to go in, they don't even get a chance to go in. But why? They are the doorkeepers. The people not keeping the door. It's the scribes and Pharisees that keep the door. Everybody is not a scribe and Pharisee. So if God was on earth right now, who would God be attacking? The people? No. The God would be attacking the people who keeping the door. But the people who keeping the door, who they attacking? the people. Because what the devil came to do, kill, steal, and destroy. So I'm kicking the door down. Yeah, I'm kicking the door down. I'm already kicked it down. That's why they trying to repair, and they mad because the door open, and they ain't prepared in time, and people passing by what? And they seeing their private parts. They seeing their secret things. Because I kicked all the doors down. You know. So again, that's why I said they first hated me. That's why you're gonna be hated by all men in my namesake. You know. So we just want to share that with y'all. Like I say, y'all, these things are happening. You know, it has to happen, and hopefully you can see the manifestation.
Hey, Zamar, did you have something to bring up? Because
I do, but it's all good. You can
I can't hear you if you said something.
I said I do. It's all good, but you can have the mic.
All right. So I just want to real quick. I just want to talk about why Christ is suffering servant. Because right now, a lot of us imagine Christ to come back, snap his fingers, give him the world back. When it's not gonna happen like that. But Christ will come back first, suffering, and then when he's lifted, that's when all glory will be given over. But I want to read Isaiah 53, 1-3. Who have believed our report? Now, y'all, we report to y'all on a daily basis that Christ is on the earth, but who believe? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of dry ground. So Christ was going to come back as a plant from the ground, well, like a plant from the ground. Why do we got brothers teaching us that somebody coming from the sky? Plants don't fall from the sky. Seeds don't fall from the sky, but the seed of David will come from the ground. He have no form of comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should despise him. He is despised and rejected. Despise. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and iniquity. So y'all, why is Christ the suffering servant? Because it's a wicked and adulterous generation. Y'all was gonna reject the Son of Man. In the end, y'all was gonna accept him because y'all ain't have no choice. Because when Christ is lifted, all men will take a knee and bow and confess that he is he. But first, Christ must suffer what? Many things. As y'all see today, what's going on? He being rejected. He being falsely accused of things he never did. So first he's rejected, and then he is accepted. It's not somebody coming from the sky with superpowers, and everybody just go take a knee and bow down. That's the picture that these scribes and Pharisees have painted, because the devil deceived the whole world. And who pushed the devil doctrine? The scribes and Pharisees that's teaching and speaking on behalf of God. That's why Scripture say, let every man be a liar. Let God be true in the last days. So y'all don't believe in the teachings of God. Why? Because y'all have been filled with the teachings of the devil, which is deception. That Scripture say the devil deceived the whole world. So first would be deception, and the truth comes in the end. Because Christ brings the truth and understanding. It's not the other way around. Because if everybody had the truth to God right now, why do we have so many different belief systems? It's one God, one truth, one way, right? So that's why you must cast out all your vain imaginations, in the last days, and come to God as a child. And the one that hosts the Spirit of God will be the firstborn of the dead. That will be Christ. So the hocus pocus stories that have been fed to us, y'all, that's the deception that has been spread all around the world. Every man speaking on, I'm not going to say every man, but all around the world, everybody is familiar with that Jesus story. Now it says when the message reaches the four corners of the earth, the end will come. So if this message about somebody coming from the sky, that's already around the world. Why hasn't the end come? Because that's not the truth. That will be the lie. Christ on earth right now, clearing up the deception, clearing up the confusion. So that's why we're supposed to just stay patient and just wait on the Lord. But many of us, we didn't do that. Instead, we hearken to the teachings of another man, the teacher our own understanding. We didn't get our information from Christ. Christ brings that truth and understanding that every man is seeking for on behalf of God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there you heard it, y'all. This is not really rocket science. It's not hard to understand, but the people, they make it hard. All right? The people, those with the vain imaginations, the gainsayers, those that are in this story prophesied to come against Christ. All right? They shut up the doors to the kingdom of heaven. This is, in other words, they stop you from receiving the truth or the understanding that you must have to even see God, because God is not something that you physically see with your eyes. So it's a mindset. If the kingdom of heaven is within, the Pharisees, which is these people that don't believe in Christ or believe in the real Christ, which is the reality of Christ. This is what it talks about believing in the scriptures, believing upon the Son of Man, because it was going to be a hard thing to do in the days that Christ will walk the earth, because everybody's imaginations is expecting something different other than the real thing or the reality of the scriptures, which is Christ is a regular man in the earth. See? So it would be hard for a lot of people to accept the reality of the prophecy of Christ being risen amongst us. And so people by default will become the gainsayers, the ones that speak against Christ, the ones that reject Christ, all in return rejecting God. See, this is what's going on here. So the story was written about a people or a generation that Christ would walk in, and many people would, in the story, reject Christ and by default reject God, because they wouldn't believe, not because they don't want to believe, but they wouldn't believe because their imaginations were in the way. If you follow here. The imaginations, that's why it talks about vain imaginations being cast down in the time of Christ. And every thought, every strain of thought being brought to the obedience, meaning being brought into the right mind about the prophecy or the reality of the prophecy. Everyone, all imaginations would need to be cast down, and everybody's thought process would need to be brought under the obedience of Christ. Meaning, the truth that Christ is revealing, or the truth that, and specifically Yahjew Judah is revealing in the earth, in order to see God, in order to enter into the kingdom of heaven, which is a mindset, everybody's mind would need to come under the obedience, which is the reality of the prophecy. And that's being revealed by the one who is chosen to bring that reality to the forefront, or at least to bring the common sense or the reality of the prophecy to the forefront. So everybody is lost in the prophecy because everybody is lost in their imagination. So I don't put it on anybody. I don't say it's their fault. Just people don't believe not because they don't want to believe, but they're deceived. That was the plan of the devil. Was to deceive the whole world. How did he do it? With your imagination. So now that the reality of the prophecy is happening, people can't see it because they literally are living in a fairy tale land, waiting for things to happen that are never going to happen according to how they're expecting them to happen. Christ is Yahjew Judah, the risen Son of Man, the Son of God, risen in the earth, not in a magical or catastrophic way, but simply born of a woman, or born through the bloodline of men, just like anyone else, any rest of us. All right. Christ doesn't come from outer space, from the sky. You know. So with those things said, I'm saying this to say that Christ's life is about him walking in the generation that people would be in their vain imaginations and would not see Christ right in front of them. That's what the story is about, y'all. Simply put, that's just what it's about. The story is about a bunch of people that are blind in their mind and could not see the very Christ in front of them because they're blind in their mind. Meaning they have a false perception of the prophecy. You see? They have a false perception of the prophecy, and by default, they play the part of the people in the story who reject the Son of Man. Not because they really don't believe, but it's their perception of belief which causes them to not see the reality of Christ in front of them. I hope y'all listening, man, because we bring this out, man, to you time and time again. It's a perfect example of the brother that was just on here. Because of his disbelief or lack of understanding of the reality of the prophecy, he plays the part in the prophecy of rejecting the Son of God. And by default, he rejects the one who's sent, or the one, in this case, who is raised up, the actual Christ. So it wasn't a magical story. It was just a story about actually what's taking place, that what would take place in the earth. Written in a way that you've been deceived to believe is some type of fairy tale. So y'all, I have a few scriptures to go through, but I think you want some time, King, or you want the mic? Okay. So I just want to go through a few scriptures, y'all, to kind of give you the storyline of what's going down. So these allegations that are against Yahjew Judah is nothing new. It's nothing that we weren't really ready for, or nothing that we, wasn't ready to deal with. That's why we're so kind of like just calm about it. You don't see us going crazy like the dude that was just on here, just all hyped up and antsy and whatever. Look, this is what we're expecting because this is the story. All right? These things must come to pass that people will come against. So these allegations are the people in the story that conspired against Christ with the Pharisees. They were paid money. There was all kind of tactics to trip Christ up in the story with his words and things of that sort. I mean, all these things are being done. People are being paid. People come on here try to trip Christ up based on what he's saying, trying to twist what he's saying to make it look like he's saying something else or make it seem like he's lying. But, these things are all written in the story. So I just want to go over a few examples of that so you can see that these things must happen for the story to actually take place. We're just revealing it to you because people don't want to believe that this is actually happening. Because they've been deceived to believe that, well, this was a story that happened thousands of years ago, so it don't have nothing to do with this. Nope. All happening now. Because we're the ones that identify ourselves in the story. We also identify you, and we also identify Christ. So this is why we would have to be the witnesses. The witnesses would have to understand everything that's going on to be able to witness Christ. You see? This is why the witnesses have a different experience. They've been pre-selected long before this even came about. They've been pre-selected they were born for this, particular day and time and generation. You see what I'm saying? To be caught up in the middle of this. You see? They were born to see everything, to see all these things so they can actually be able to testify of Christ. So this is not just some rinky-dinky or just some people, like the brother said, that are just being mind controlled and we don't think for ourselves. And no. We see the whole prophecy. And we have to see the whole prophecy. We have to identify ourselves in the prophecy or in the book. We got to identify Christ. We got to identify you. We got to identify the devil. We got to identify God, the Spirit. We got to identify all these things to be able to hold the testimony of Christ. So don't think that we don't think for ourselves and understand for, no. But we were born to be the army, which is not, a camouflage, people in camouflage. No, but the army of God are the soldiers of righteousness, the soldiers of light, the children of the light who bear witness to the light. And in our speech, this is what we do all the day long. So we're the real soldiers of God, the real soldiers of God's army. All right. So let me just get a couple examples, and I'll pass the mic. This is Isaiah. Oh no, this is Mark chapter 14, verse 15. All right, y'all. Mark chapter 14, verse 15. Let's go there real quick. Mark chapter 14, verse 55. I'm sorry. Verse 55. And it's written, and the chief priest and all the council sought for a witness against Jesus to put him to death, but they found none. But they found, so they sought, allegations. They sought things to kind of come against Christ with. They sought these things, or they sought a story or a lie or whatever it may be, something to speak against Christ, or a story or something. They need some type of dirt. So they sought for dirt against Christ. That's why it says the chief priests and all the council sought for witness against Christ to put him to death and found none. So don't be tricked or deceived or fooled just because some brother is coming up with some stuff, as we were trying to show you that the information that he has is not Yahjew Judah. That's not his information. It's somebody else. But he wasn't trying to hear that. So people were looking for dirt to bring against Christ, but they don't find nothing. They'll drum up something. And like this brother it's like he wasn't really talking about nothing. He was really just trying to demonize the character by just making it seem like Yahjew don't know what he's talking about. Oh, he's he's this allegation, that allegation. He was like just creating a whole smoke screen to just really just demonize or make, you can't even really make Yahjew look bad. It's just he was trying to, like, I don't know what he was trying to do. But all I know is that he thought he had some dirt, but he really didn't have nothing. That's why it says that to put him to death and found none. Meaning to destroy or to really to kill the information or to kill the influence of Christ, of Yahjew. That's what these people are trying to do. They're trying to kill the influence of that Yahjew has, because he speaks with wisdom. This is what's happening to Christ in the story. He has the ability to capture, you see what I'm saying, those that are seriously hungering for righteousness of God. And because of that, like the brother said, he lost followers because of Yahjew. Now he got a personal vendetta. All right, so believe it or not, according to the prophecy, many people that have influence over people, they don't like Christ because Christ is coming to change the game and convert everybody's mind. Convert everybody's mind to purify everyone. Meaning to give you a new mind, to make you a new creature, to restore the truth in your mind. All of that is about being baptized in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. It means to receive a new understanding. And in order to do this, what do you got to do? You got to go through Christ. He's the one that got the understanding of God. So this is why there's a fight, because many people just don't like it that one is chosen to be the image of God in the earth and to correct everyone, to bring judgment to everyone's doctrine, to everyone's words, to everybody's mindset. There's one that God chooses to do this in the earth. And people don't like that. So this is why you're seeing that the chief priests and all the council sought witness against Jesus to put him to death, but they found none. They don't really have anything on Christ. They're trying to make it seem like they do, like all that shit that this dude brought up. It don't have nothing to do with Yahjew. That's why it says they found none. There's no fault. There's no guilt. There's no lies. There's no deception. There's no dirt. You don't have anything. You don't have any reason to try to stone Christ or try to put him to death. Isn't this written right here? It says they look for witnesses, meaning dirt, against Jesus to put him to death, but they found none. So all they can do is what? Lie. All they can do is lie. Because there is no real dirt against the real Son of God that you can use to, diminish his character. Now you can try to kill him, because that's what happened in the story. You killed this information to where people don't want to receive him, and that's what's happening. But eventually, once again, he will rise to the top. All right, this is verse 56. For many, there are many that bear false witness against him. So we just showed you how the chief priests and the council, they try to get dirt on Christ to bring against him, but they didn't really find anything. So they have no choice but to lie, which is why the next verse says, for many bear false witness against him. So many liars will come forth in the day that Christ walks the earth to bear false witness, to lie, because that's all they can do is lie. For many bear false witness against him, but their witnesses agree not together. And there arose certain and bear false witness against him, saying, we have heard him say. So I just wanted to bring that out, and I'm gonna pass the mic, but I really just want to bring it out and put emphasis on the fact that people have no choice but to bring lies. People have no choice but to drum up lies with whatever they can find, and it's interesting enough that that's the job of the prosecutor. The prosecutor gets paid if he makes it stick, regardless if it's the truth or not. Sometimes it's hard to make the truth stick. Sometimes it's easier to make a lie stick, but it's harder to make the truth stick. So a prosecutor, either whether he has the truth or whether he has a lie, his job is to make it stick. So it doesn't matter. So interesting enough, the brother that just came up talking about he's a lawyer and all those things, he don't care nothing about the truth. That's why he didn't care about us trying to tell him, bro, the information that you got, that's not the same guy. That's not, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Just showing you that people have no choice in the generation that Christ walks the earth but to come and bring the lies, because they really don't have any real dirt. And this is the story about Yahjew Judah. I got some more, but I'll pass the mic for right now.
I just want to say real quick. I know y'all just have something to say. Real quick. And don't God hate a false witness? Don't we supposed to witness the things we speaking about when it comes to God? Because right now, many people are just speaking off of things because they picked up a Bible. But in the last days, we're going to be witnesses. We're going to have real testimonies to the things we see and to the things we hear. But right now, people mad because they vain imagination don't fit what God's prophecy. Well, I saw y'all do it. He had something to say.
But now, I just want to touch on the part where it said they bear false witness, but the witnesses did not agree.
Right. I wanted you to break down that part.
I just want to just recollect something because we got this recorded, y'all. I'm gonna say their name. You got Buck, you got Judah Priest, and you got James. All on the panel together. All against me. None of them agree. No, see, when we tell y'all these things be happening before us, and we can, these things literally, like, it says it won't be televised. He said the revolution won't be televised, but it said it won't be shown. Oh, it's being shown, y'all. You know, so, man, what verse was you reading when you said it? I know you was in 8 what?
There was Mark chapter 14, verse 56. You want me to read it?
It said, oh, yeah, you can read it.
Mark 14, verse 56. For many bear false witness against him, but their witness agreed not together.
Now mine say, but their testimony did not agree.
Mm-hmm.
Just another verse. It's saying the same thing, but just to let y'all hear that they're different. So, you know what? I forgot what question I asked them. You know, because y'all was bearing false witness on. But I asked them a question to see that they all agree. You know, and it didn't agree. And this is why this whole way. This is why I say I don't even talk about these things. It's like, you believe it? See, God usually keep y'all in mysterious ways. But it was the old saying, my neck was, God works in mysterious ways. So I don't even know how we don't even put our imagination on God's ways and just be all high-minded. That'd be crazy. You know, so man, when you read that, man, there's all kind of light bulbs just came in my head when you read that. I'm like, God. So I just want y'all to see, especially for those who watch us, and y'all see these things how, like this brother don't agree with a lot. This brother don't agree with Chinese. James say you gotta go to them. He wouldn't go to no James for no information. But what? They all against me. You see what I'm saying? So, y'all, these things y'all literally been shown to you. That's why I bless those with the eyes to see. It's not televised, right? It's shown.
And that's a great point, King. That's a great point that you brought out, is that a lot of these guys that they basically, like, they can, for instance, for another example, people in the comments don't even know each other, right? But if they see somebody that don't like you, somebody that's hating on you, if they see somebody else hating on you in the comments, they can be completely different in different belief systems, but will agree together just for the moment to come against you. That's basically what that is. You know what I'm saying? And I peep that. I peep that too. It's like people that don't even like each other or agree with each other's doctrines, don't even have anything in common, will come together for the cause just to come against, their mutual enemy, which is Christ.
Oh yeah, and then to give you a story, since we talk about my allegations, I'm getting right back real short. Old boy was ready to hit the old boy with a hammer while they was living together, but now they come together to come against me. How they hate each other when they was living together.
Wait, King, you breaking up? Can you say that again? Can you say that again? Because you're breaking up.
I was saying about the allegations. So if you talk about allegations, I had some brothers living with me, but one of them wanted to pick up a hammer and knock their head off.
Oh, really?
But now they're together as friends while they separated to come against me. Like I said, just to verify, what you said. What people do, they do in the comments and shit. They do it in real life.
Right.
Literally in real life. So. I just, man, bless those with eyes.
Yeah, no, I know they do it in real life for sure. I was just using the comments, but yeah, definitely. That's crazy.
No, I'll let the people know. I'll let the people know those things that since we talk about allegations, they talk about personal allegations. So these are the things that go on in my living quarters that I don't bring to social media or the cameras because, again, that's not what we up to.
You got it, Stamps?
Oh no, I would just go basically say the same thing y'all breaking out. Cause I know this heavy for the sisters. Even back in high school, we witnessed things play out like this. There might be one sister that don't like the other sister, so they go click up with the other sister that don't like that one person. Now they all, they bumping heads. Only because they only got one thing in common, just that one person they don't like. So yeah, we see how God prophecy playing out in the real world today. People that don't even know each other, that don't even like each other. But because they got that one common agenda to take down that one person that God anointed. Every man was going to reject the Son of Man, the one that God anointed. So we see it playing out in, our times. Our brothers going against their brother. So it ain't nobody doing that, to actually solve the problem. But instead, we fight the one that's trying to start a government for our people, trying to actually start a nation for our people. So, yeah.
And let me just add on to that, Stamps. What you witnessing here is nobody getting cooked. Because somebody said, why they always see Yahjew getting basically they say cooked, but they say it like a pork chop. But what you're seeing is the crucifixion. What you're seeing is those that are rejecting Christ, as the story said. What you're also seeing is the persecution and the crucifixion, the humiliation. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing people. You ain't seeing no victory, because in the story it says that Christ would triumph over them in victory, meaning that while you think that these that are trying to come against Christ or come against Yahjew is winning, really God is just making them footstools. So you seeing the wrong thing. Got to get your eyes checked. You're just seeing the Christ go through everything that was prophesied for him to go through. So it wasn't just that at the snap of a fingers that Christ would have all power. No, he was going to go through some shit. He was going to go through some humiliation, persecution, crucifixion, and this all has to do with people lying on him, people spitting on his name, people, you know what I'm saying, turning their backs on him, that's what it has all that to do with that. All of it. You see? People just not liking him, you know what I'm saying, because he holds the seat when really he's a servant. He's a servant of God. That's why it says no servant is greater than his master. and Christ was risen to serve. So I really don't get why why y'all be like tripping like that when this is the service of God. This is the service of God. You should be happy and thankful that we can walk with God now. But you're sitting up here putting the middle finger up at God. I mean, I get this. I'm not going to say I don't get it. I get the story, but it's so inconsiderate and it's so unappreciative for y'all to act like this. How do you like put the middle finger up at God? I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. Meaning, I get what's happening in the story. I get the prophecy, but y'all should be ashamed of yourself. It says they weren't thankful. And they would not worship God as God. Neither were they thankful. But instead, they just stay in their vain imaginations. Y'all are like, you already know what I'm trying to say, King. I'm just, I'm flabbergasted. Like how people like when it says that they reject, you don't reject Christ because you're really just dealing with the regular man. You ain't really rejecting, you know what I'm saying, this man whom it's easy to say you ain't the Christ. You're really rejecting the living God. It is scary. You're rejecting the living God that has raised this Christ up. Raised a regular man up. And that's what's in the story, because you wouldn't know that this is Christ because you are in your imagination thinking that Christ is coming out of the sky. See, you're not paying attention. It says that they will be rejecting the God because they wouldn't believe who God has chosen. You see what I'm saying? It says sent, but it really means risen or chosen. It's not like somebody was sent from outer space. It's saying the man who God chooses in the earth, you reject, but you're not really rejecting him. You're really rejecting the living God, the Spirit of God. Because the Spirit of God has chosen this vessel. So that's how scary it is, because that's what's happening. And so you're not going to reject a man coming out of the sky, because everybody's going to see that and bow down. So how do you, if Christ is in the earth, is everybody supposed to know it and be like, all right, Christ is here. Let's bow down. No, because how would the part in the story come to pass or happen that they reject the one that God has sent if they knew he was he? It would have to be that they don't know that he's he to reject him. So how does that happen? Because you think Christ is coming from the sky, but he's really just a regular man. That's why it's easy to reject the Son of God. That's what y'all gotta accept. I may sound like a broken record, man, but hey, it's the truth.
And at the end of the day, we got parts to play, just like they got parts to play. The Jews found, why did the Jews found Christ in the book? We got to understand that this book is a prophecy that plays out in the last days. So it's playing out in our generation. Many people pick this book up and correlate it with the dates that man gave them. But the book is a prophecy that will happen in the last days. So just like in the book, it's coming to life. The Jews stoned Christ because he was a mere man proclaiming to be God. We got to remember, in the last days, we were supposed to follow the living God. Nah, the book don't have life, but the vessel that hosts the spirit, this is what a life will be found. Books don't dwell in spirits don't dwell in books. Only vessels host the spirits. So that's why we were supposed to seek out the vessel that will stand up in the last days, proclaiming and overthrowing. Because remember, Christ's works would testify to who he is. We just not up there saying Yahjew is Christ. But the things he's doing on behalf of the people, whether y'all like him or not, he's still doing it for y'all. But the things he's doing on behalf of for the people, that's what makes him Christ. So Christ would be a regular man, not a superhero, but a regular man, speaking on things pertaining to God. And that's why you're supposed to hearken to the voice of Christ. Not hearken to the voice of your teacher, not hearken to the voice of your camp leader, because you're supposed to let every man be a liar and wait on the Lord. Because the Lord comes in the last day to speak and give you everlasting life. And the only way for you to receive everlasting life is for you to hearken to the voice. And as I said, Christ got real works. You know, Christ got real testimonies. Christ got real witnesses. And everybody in the book, everything in the book plays out in the last days. So y'all, we see the ones that reject Christ. We see the ones that accept Christ. Many was called, but few was chosen. So it was only going to be a few that's with Christ that, you know, actually hears and accepts what he is saying and sees what he is doing. Because in order for you to be a real witness, you must see and you must hear. So in the last days, these things will come to light. And that's what's going on right now, y'all.
Somebody in the comments asked to come up.
They can come up. The panel's open. The link is in the description. Here it is again. It's posted.
I think might even leave him in the comments. He's talking about, I need the donkeys to send me an invite. So,
I'm saying the link is in the description. You know, we post the link so anybody can come up. But how many of y'all favorite teachers have open panels? You know, for open discussions for everybody to see. Not many. So, y'all, the description is in, the link is in the description. If y'all want to come up, y'all welcome to come up. Just come up with respect, decency, and order. We're willing to have a conversation with anybody. But y'all, a lot of y'all just want to come up and argue and pick up about things y'all haven't seen, but things y'all read.
And y'all gotta give us some credit, man, for the just think about it. Kilo, you were so disrespectful. Yeah, these guys are disrespectful. Well, we ain't tripping. But look, I was just saying, y'all gotta give some type of credit, because if you really think about it, we got to be grounded. We got to be grounded like a mud. I mean, the disciples, or the ones that are with Christ, got to really be rooted in this for real. They got to be in this for real. Meaning they really got to be down with Christ. Because if you think about it, all the BS that we got to deal with, the whole world coming against us, telling us, we the witnesses, we're the ones testifying, and the whole world is telling us he ain't who he is. And that isn't that the story? So I'm just saying, you got to be really rooted in this to go through what we going through, man. It's a real fight.
Peace to the guests that just came on stage. Ain't
no gangster fuck, nigga. This ain't no fuck, nigga.
Get him out of here. He got to go.
These guys.
Hey, I'm saying, why we gotta be FNs? We up here trying to start a government for y'all. You know, something that will actually profit y'all, benefit all of us. But we some FNs.
You want to saw those donkeys?
Shit, it sound like it. It might as well say it.
You see what I'm talking about, y'all? Like, look, you see the hate, you see the disrespect. What have we done? But try to bring you on the reality of what this really is. We ain't done nothing wrong to y'all.
And I want to make y'all the Roman soldiers. Y'all know that, right? Y'all fighting with the Roman doctrine. Our own brothers. Y'all the true Roman soldiers, not the people over there in Rome, but our brothers that living amongst us, that's fighting with their doctrine. Now, the Pope came out earlier last year and said they got out the whole world with false doctrine. The same 2,000-year-old story that y'all follow, the same 2,000-year-old dates, all times, all dates that came from man is a lie. But y'all come up and fight us with that. Y'all come up and fight us with y'all vain imagination that been pushed on y'all. So y'all the true Roman soldiers that the scriptures references.
And ain't y'all in Rome? All you gotta do is look in the back of the dollar. Y'all in Rome. So it's symbolic. It ain't talking about like, you know, some Roman soldiers out of a movie. You're the Roman soldiers because you fight for the Roman doctrine that what has colonized the world spiritually.
I'm just saying, y'all, if y'all honestly feel like y'all got the truth, you feel me? Why not just come up here and debunk us? Why not have some decency and order and have a conversation like a man and prove us wrong? We calm, cool, and collect. Why y'all can't do the same thing if y'all got the truth? Y'all can't because y'all got the lie. And what y'all is emotional with that lie. You don't got to be emotional with the truth. We hear y'all lie. We take the time and we let y'all speak. If y'all calm, you know, y'all speaking with respect. We hear y'all, what y'all got to say, and we rebuttal. But nah, y'all come up here with y'all emotions. Y'all come up here and y'all flex. And we some FNs because we trying to save the world. That's crazy.
I know we've been hogging the mic, King. You want the mic?
Well, no, I was looking to talk to people, man. That's why I let on the ball, because I wouldn't even dealt with them. See, I was looking to talk to people, man. I know I was trying to keep it, you know, on title and really, you know, that's my mind was kind of keen in on really. But I think, like I said, we gave y'all the meat. So I was just listening, man.
And I just want to say, y'all, with that being said, y'all know, if y'all believe these false allegations, y'all come up because it ain't gonna be no other time to, you know, actually speak with Yahjew. I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna speak on this topic no more. So this y'all opportunity to come up with some respect, and we shedding light on these things. So y'all come up and, you know, try to debunk.
Yeah, matter of fact, y'all go get your boys. Go tell everybody on social media, whatever platform. Just go tell them Yahjew's on right now, addressing the allegations. Come up. Let's go. Go get them. I got a few more scriptures I want to address though. Huh?
You got it. Oh, we got it. I don't know if you want to address the guest first.
Yeah, that's a brother. I think. Yep. Let me see. What's up, brother man?
What's up, good brother? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we.
All right, how you doing?
We blessed and highly favored. How you doing, my brother?
All right. Long time no hear from, man. I ain't seen y'all around, but it's good. Y'all got enough bird comments though to keep us full.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring to attention, man. Y'all like the patience, and you know what I'm saying. That's y'all been showing, man. So show some love on that, man, because when you gotta stay patient, at the same time I was edified, you know what I mean, and I like how y'all just didn't cuss him out, and you know what I mean, and bow yourself to his level, you know what I mean, but stay professional, you know what I mean. Y'all, can you hear me?
What's up?
Yeah, y'all stay professional and all that stuff. I was just reading Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 22, if I'm not mistaken. 22 and 23. Man, that'll be a beautiful one to bring out when y'all can, man. I'm at work. I ain't got my Bible, but I was reading that, and it showed the excellent patience. You know what I mean? What the workers of wisdom, how they work. You know what I mean? And y'all displayed it, man. It was on full stage.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, they be trying to deny it though, man. They don't want to give us the credit either.
I can see they don't want to give no credit out. They don't want to get credit when credit due. But man, about my brother Stamps, who had told him it's time to get out the seat, right? And I laughed because I know some brothers out here that's holding that judge's seat, right? Like they judge, you know what I mean? But I asked them, I said, bro, so y'all judging? I mean, who gave y'all authority to judge? So they said the book gave them authority to judge, you know? And it's like, it's comical because these brothers are really set and wired and saying they can judge, but they don't want to be, and then they don't want to hold the judge's seat. They say, well, we can judge, but we don't have to be calling ourselves judges. And it's like, it's almost like, you know, if you're a driver and you put on your resume, you're a driver, you know what I mean? You're a driver, you know, but you say you judge, but you don't want to be called a judge, you know what I mean? So it's confusion out here, man. Not with me, but with them. They confusing themselves.
I know what you're saying, bro. Because you know, right now, IUIC they say the Son of Man is the book. Like I had a conversation with them a few weeks ago. I asked them what the Son of Man is. They all looked at the book and simultaneously in order. Like it was amazing. I'm like, damn. So right now, many people that speaking on things pertaining to God, they get the information from this book. You know, this book holds a whole lot of weight in their life. Man, they ain't even following the basic instructions. Wait on the Lord. The Lord is a flesh and blood man that will be walking the earth, that will come up from the ground like a dry root. So we see this problem out in, you know, the real world, bro. So, you know, just like we say on a day-to-day basis, they got a part to play, just like we got a part to play. We got good and we got darkness.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we got. Yeah, right. But yeah, at the same time, the time is up, man. It's gonna be time to get out them seats, man. You know, y'all out here judging people in wickedness. It's gonna be time to get out the seat. And they gonna fight. We're gonna try to get out. They ain't gonna want to get out, but it's gonna be time to get out. You know.
And that's why I said.
All right.
Heck yeah, but yeah, man, yeah, it's all good, man. I just wanted to chime in real quick. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Just keep up the good work. I did tap in on all the information, man. So I just waiting, you know what I mean? If y'all look me up or something, man, it's good.
Hey, bro, you in the hey, send your information. I don't know. Have you sent your information to the website?
Yeah, to the website. What's that called?
Is it under
to the WhatsApp group yet?
Is it under DeMarcus?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, I had reached out to you, brother. I reached out to you.
You did?
Yeah, I call. I make I do my rounds and make the calls. So I wasn't sure. Sometimes I don't get a call back. But we can touch base again.
Yeah, hit my line, whatnot, and we can tap in. You know what I'm saying? It's good. My number is on there, so maybe just hit me if you can. Send me a text or whatever. It's good.
Hey, for sure, brother. Salute to you. And you know, other brothers and sisters that understand this message, y'all send y'all information to the website, because it's up to us to change the world. It's up to us to set the standard in this world. So y'all send y'all information, we will reach out to y'all. And I salute to you, DeMarcus. You're a real one. You know, peace and blessings, bro.
No, it's good. Peace and blessings to y'all, good brothers, man. Keep it up, man. Try to keep it up one time, man. Look, man, we got, hey, that was a little wait for the internet, man, for this YouTube, man. I was like a week, 2 weeks, man. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's good.
Yeah, I know people be hungry, man. I know that.
Yeah, man.
People, some of them act like they ain't hungry, but they is.
Man, we hungry, man. What's up, man? We ready to eat. Hey, look, on the real. Me and my one good brother, though. I got a solid brother with me. He really, you know what I'm saying? He been peeping what's going on, too. We both been on our journey. When he gave up meat and things like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's been like a month for me, though. You know what I'm saying? So brothers trying to see the truth, man.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Salute.
And y'all know what the brother said. It really said.
Man. No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say what the brother said. You know, it really stood out because he said we ready to eat. Y'all, this the last supper that God prepared for us, and we see our brothers fighting. We see our brothers not coming to the table. Why? Because only few was chosen to hear this message. So if you hear this message, you are of that few. So it's time for you to tap in, stand up, you know, like righteous men and women, and come to God's feast.
Right.
You know? So it's all on us now. We ain't waiting for God no more. Christ on earth. God waiting for you. Y'all want it. It's up to us.
For sure. For sure. That's I see that. I see that in the mission, right? That is up to us more than clear than anything. But you know, but it's so much to build off these brothers that don't want to believe. So I'm just trying to focus on what I need to do. You know what I mean? What's my mission is out here, you know what I mean? In this world, how can we get this change going? You know what I'm saying?
I know I had told you this once before, but the biggest thing you can do, bro, is spread the message. When this message reaches the four corners of the earth, what will happen? The end will come. So everybody waiting for the end, but like I say, it's up to us to spread the message, you know. So Christ on earth, Christ got a petition to judge the Roman Catholic Church. Don't Christ come with the saints to judge the world? So that's what's taking place. So all we can do right now is spread the message and wait patiently for the end to come.
That's right. That's right. Man, but like at the same time, right? I just want to get an understanding. Like I accept the brother as being the comforter, right? I accept it, right? But do y'all accept my plea out? Because if I get to talking, you know what I mean, brother, you the man. I want to be have that little some backup. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, Demar, that's my boy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll be false flagging myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that. You know what I mean?
I don't get what you're saying.
No, like far as like, you know, like okay, we talking on the YouTube, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I myself, DeMarcus Hamilton, you know what I'm saying? I declare, you know, brother, Yahjew, you know, you the Christ, you the comforter, you know, you don't want to come to the message, you know what I'm saying? I accept it, you know what I'm saying? That's my declaration, that's my plea, you know, that, hey, brother, I'm a follower, you know what I mean? So I just, you know what I'm saying, like, far as you got any questions to me? Like, do you believe my statement, or do you know what I mean?
But no, I don't work like that. That's why your work's gonna determine if you believe or not. You can tell me anything.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? But your work's gonna tell me, you know, who you are and what you believe.
For sure. For sure. I understand.
So, so yeah, man, you know, like I said, but the best thing to do right now, like I said, is really spread the message and get connection. Because connections help us build a great empire. And everything is about connection. So spread the message, get connections. You know, no matter how you spread it, you might walk in a barbershop, you might hear somebody talking some country stuff, and then you know you might hit them with some of this information, and they might connect with it. You know, and now you got another fellow builder, because to have a kingdom, you got to get built.
Right.
You know, and that's what it's really about right now. Right now, we come to our people, we don't want to build. We see what we want to do. We want to tear down, and we want to stay under these covers. So under these covers is these religions and these lies that we continue to want to be on. You know, but it's very few people that really want to remove those covers and get out. So when you find one of those people, they are very important to the building of the new kingdom. But how they gonna know about it? They don't get the message.
Right. So, I understand. I understand. So, and look, though, at the same time, I mean, I send my email, like, when we get into contact, you know, yeah, for sure. Like, you know, send me some words, some flyers or something, you know, we're going to spread the message. Good.
Okay, yeah. If somebody reach out with you, man, we definitely going to network.
For sure.
You in Chicago, right?
No, I'm in Oakland.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so you closer to me, man. I mean, I'm still like 5 hours, 6 hours away, but you in Bay Area?
Oh.
Bay Area. I'm San Bernardino.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm about to go out there in a couple of days. I mean, a couple of weeks. I'm about to go to Universal Studios, man.
Okay,
So it's
okay.
good.
Shoot, well, shoot, we
Mm-hmm.
might want to try to see if we can link up for a little minute.
Yeah. I ain't tripping, man. It's my number, man. My number. I don't know. My number pop up in the
No,
Zoom
I
or
got it.
however it go. Tap in, man. It's good. I'm the 510 area code, so it's good.
What's up, bro? Salute to you, my brother.
For sure.
We're gonna
For sure,
definitely
man.
get at, brother. We're gonna definitely get. Like I say, you definitely been coming up. Like I say, you've been hearing it. You know, you done ate the food. You done tasted it. I'm pretty sure you can spit some out. And then you went try it again. You know, so yeah, man, we definitely gonna reach out, brother. Like I said, man, see how we can move forward, bro. No, this all about moving forward, man.
For sure. I ain't gonna hold you, but look, at the same time, you said to spit something out, right? I mean, like
That was just a joke, bro. Hey, no, you gotta take that personal. That was just a little joke in there, man.
Oh no, I'll take it personal. I'm just saying, as far as like like the brothers out here, when you are having a dialogue with somebody, about the truth, how much they really kick. You know what I'm saying? Because for myself, I understand what's going on now. So it's like, brother, y'all believe the book is talking to y'all? Like now I'm starting to see brothers need to get psych evaluations now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's really, man. You help people understand, man. The reality of the prophecy, man, is a big thing, man. And like the king said, you run into the right person, man. Each of the angels, each of the witnesses, speaking and ministering to the people, helping people understand the reality of the prophecy. One of us is gonna run into the right people, or some of us, and they do what they got to do, even in a way that we can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the work. It's picking up the plow and we're working in a vineyard to build the kingdom, which is the message. We're the angels, man, that were sent out. We're the prophecy, meaning it was written that Christ would come, right, and then he would send out the angels to go gather the elect, and that's pretty much what we're doing. It's all in the message, man. So that's the whole basically the whole to sum it up, that's how we're building the kingdom, is by taking over the influence or the minds of the world. You see what I'm saying? We're gathering the minds of the world. So
right. Yeah, that's I understand that, man, truly, right? And it's just like I was having a discussion with the brother about how the government gonna be set up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if you believe it's gonna be Christ's kingdom, what kind of government gonna be set up? Like what kind of order do you think is in your mind? And they order their minds far out, man. They gather by a big old hand, and it's, you know what I mean, we're gonna be placing this land. And they just going against what they read, you know what I mean? Like, come on, brother, like that's not how you start a government, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like, you know what I mean, the sky gonna be cracking open and stuff, and this big old voice on the megaphone, you know what I'm saying, from the spaceship talking down,
And I noticed that's what they're doing a lot too. They're really trying to keep everybody's minds wrapped up in that whole alien type thing, because it keeps people in the imagination. You see what I'm saying? It keeps, so I notice a lot on documentaries and movies, they keep that thing going, and it's starting to be even more. They talking about it, trying to keep people in that imagination. So, we got to work like crazy. That's why I said that's why they say it says in the script that we would be worn out. They said they would wear out the saints, because we got to do so much work just to pull people out of their imagination. It's crazy, man. Shoot,
yes,
I mean, we signed up for the work, but it's like, man, these people, man, man, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to be done, for sure, because like they already bought and sold. They bought and sold the dream of the man already, you know, of man. You know what I'm saying? And the brother, I was gonna say too though that precept y'all brought up in Matthew 28 about the councils being sold, about they buying. They got money to tell what is it about to tell what was that? Matthew 28 when y'all talking about
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was peeping that though. Like a lot of people they are getting into the truth because there's money involved, like on YouTube and TikTok, and you know what I mean. A lot of these brothers out here really they only get into it because the gain, the financial gain of it. They're not really trying to get into it to save the nation. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because like Israel is a nation, and since it's a nation, you know what I mean. Where's our counsel? You know what I mean? It's our counsel. We the only people who got a counsel in the sky. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they teaching. You know what I'm saying? They teaching we gotta wait on our governor in the sky to come down to save us. You know what I'm saying? Where they can read that if we supposed to be rooted, you know, the man is gonna be rooted up from the ground. You know what I mean? You know, it's gonna spring up from it's gonna spring up from the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's all messed up, man. But we gonna keep it the good work though. You know what I mean? We gonna keep enduring. You know what I'm saying?
That's all we can do, my brother. That's all we can do.
Yeah, because you know the force is big, man. People getting paid to spit their truth. You know what I'm saying? So when money comes involved, it's hard to tear down them walls. You know what I'm saying? Some powerful brothers too. You know what I mean? They got some big influences. Getting paid to tell the lie.
Right.
Shit, knowingly or unknowingly, though. You know what I mean?
It sucks too.
It sucks, man. But hey, man, I'm gonna rejoice though, man. The truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what keep me going. Knowing I know they lying. You know what I'm saying? It keeps you going. For sure. But yeah, though, man, it's all good. Well, I'm at my little job, whatnot. I'm over here walking the circle. I gotta get guard. But man, y'all brothers have a good one, man. I'm gonna keep listening in.
Salute, brother. You too, man. I'm gonna get with you too.
Yeah, get with me. It's good.
All right.
All right, peace, peace.
Salute.
All right, peace.
Now, just like brother has said, it's many powerful, you know, men and women that speak on things pertaining to God. Christ comes in the last days to tear down the Tower of Babel. Now, Babylon is a whore, and we witnessing our people then fell in love with the lies. You know, y'all sleeping with the lies when y'all supposed to just wait patiently for the Lord. Every man is a liar when it comes to God. So these people that has been speaking on things pertaining to God, they are the liars that have been out in the world. When it comes to God, the truth starts with one. And everybody after that one will have that same truth and understanding because they got that truth and understanding from the one that God anointed. So if man say they got their understanding from a book, they are liars. Because you don't get your understanding from a book. Either you get your understanding from Christ. Christ get his understanding from God, because God is spirit. The spirit is manifested in a vessel. And that would be the order of God. So right now we just witnessing a whole bunch of brothers and sisters out of order when it comes to God. And that's why we see our brothers and sisters following, you know, their vain thoughts, their vain imaginations that have been pushed on them by another man. Many of us waiting on things that has been put on television. Television told lies to our vision. So nothing was gonna play out how we saw on TV, but God's prophecy was gonna play out through the one that God anointed and the ones that's walking with Christ. That's why you're supposed to just stay meek and humble and wait until the end. Right now, everybody is hearkening to other teachers. That's where the deception came in. Now, you got it, bro.
I understand, y'all. The end is a new beginning, and that's another way y'all go off is that You think the end is supposed to be the sky falling or the, you know what I'm saying, bombs going off and, you know what I'm saying, like all this stuff that they didn't pump fear into you to get you ready for something that really is symbolic. So understand, y'all, that the end is really just representing the new beginning. That's why it says that, you know, Christ would be the end and the beginning. The end is the new beginning because it's the end of the old song and end with the new. The new song is the new information, the new understanding, God making all things new or renewing the earth. Renewing. And when we talk about a new heaven and a new earth, obviously this ain't something in the sky. Because why would the sky need a new, you know what I'm saying, a new heaven if heaven was up there? Heaven is within. It's a mindset. So the renewal of minds in the earth is what it means when it said John seen a new heaven and a new earth. So that's why the end is a new beginning. If y'all understand. These are all things that have been broken down and secrets revealed. The secrets to the kingdom of heaven, which is the spiritual understanding of the prophecy. This is why it says that Christ, he gave the keys to the kingdom to his disciples. Meaning the keys of the understanding. To unlock the, the truth. To unlock the prisons to those that are in bondage in their minds. Setting people free, y'all. This is what we've been raised up to do. Is set people free. From their own imagination. That has trapped them in prison. All right, so now it's time to come raise up out of sleep and hearken unto the voice of the Lord. The time has finally come that everyone that's in their grave, you must hear the voice of the Son of Man. And those that do hear will live. So I'm not saying that you have to listen. You don't have to listen. But the ones that do listen, they will live. And we're not talking about, if y'all still think, The Walking Dead is supposed to happen in real life, y'all got a long way to go. The Walking Dead is fiction. The Walking Dead that the scriptures are referring to is people being risen to life spiritually. We're not talking about zombies coming up out the cemetery. So the real resurrection are those that are risen up to a higher state of consciousness and enlightenment and walk in that, and in return help build or renew the minds of others in the earth. So once your mind has been renewed in receiving the truth about God and Christ, now you can help to build, which is to help renew the minds of the other people in the earth. And this is how we establish a new heaven and a new earth. So the new beginning starts with the firstborn of God's Spirit, which is Christ, that we testify as Yahjew Judah. The one that was given the wisdom to basically renew the minds. But y'all don't see it like that. This is what we're revealing to y'all. But anyways, y'all, I got a few more scriptures I just want to touch on, and I don't know, we might end it at a decent time tonight.
I just want to piggyback off something that you had just said, y'all. In order for us to enter the kingdom of heaven, we must renew our minds. Because right now, man, when it comes to God, we just all on that fleshly mindset, that earthly stance when it comes to God. That's the lie. We got our information from another man, or we got our information from our own thoughts. The truth and understanding, as scripture references, comes from Christ, the anointed one that walks the earth in the last day. So, in order for you to know anything of God, you must go through that doorway that God has placed on earth. And the doorway ain't a book, and the doorway ain't your favorite teacher. But the doorway would be the fleshly vessel that God anointed. We don't choose the one that God anoints. Our imagination has nothing to do with God's prophecy. So we was go witness, we was go hear, we was go see the things that God is doing on earth in the last days. This would be the only way into the kingdom of heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is within you. And in order for you to enter the kingdom of heaven, you must renew your mind and hearken to the words of Christ. Not hearken to a book, not hearken to your favorite teacher. But hearken to the words that comes from the mouth of Christ. Now, if you say the book is the mouth of Christ, the book don't have a mouth. But the fleshly vessel that hosts the spirit, that speaks on things pertaining to God, this is where the kingdom of heaven is found. And that's the only way you can enter the kingdom of heaven. You got to pray.
What he said, just what Stam said, y'all. This is a renewal. This is the only way to enter into the kingdom is through Christ. But if you don't hearken on to God's Christ, and if he's the doorway, how do you get into heaven? Oh yeah, you got to stop thinking that heaven is in the sky. Heaven is a state of mind that pulls you into the true Sabbath day, which is a day of rest. You know, concerning the truth, y'all. So yeah, getting the FBI involved is wild. Like, that's wild. Right. He hated by his own, man. And that's what it was. The brother that came up, that brother that said that he was gonna call the FBI is crazy. He said, "Hey, if that doesn't show you how much Christ is hated, then I don't know what will." But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna just go through a few more scripts real quick, and I guess we'll call it right. So I just kind of touching a little bit more on the title of the allegations. You've already seen the examples. How brothers hate, and how they have no dirt. They're looking for dirt, but they don't find any, so they resort to making up lies or presenting lies. That's what's happening, y'all. And we've read these scriptures. Okay, now we've been back and forth and kind of like just talking and bringing things out, but we've read the scriptures. If you've watched the whole broadcast, is in the story, these people would resort to making up lies and presenting lies because they can't really find any real dirt. So if you were here in the beginning with the brother that was here first, we told the brother that the allegation that he had as far as the information, that was not the information of Yahjew. That was a whole nother case for another person. All right. And he didn't want to accept it. So therefore he went on trying to overtalk us and do whatever tactic verbally it took, like a prosecutor does. A prosecutor, like I said, their job is to make it stick, whether it's the truth or the lie. So he didn't care about the truth. He was just in it for his mission, which was to make whatever he had to stick. That was his mission and his goal, was to make it stick. So he didn't care about what we were saying. You know what I mean? He didn't care. He didn't care. He's like, brother, we're trying to tell you that that's a whole different person. He didn't care. He just felt he had something, and like what was revealed, that they were looking for a witness, which is dirt, to basically come against Christ, but they couldn't find anything. That's what we read. And so because they couldn't find anything, in the next verse it says that many witnesses came forth to bear false witness. So all they can resort to is lying. So these are the allegations of Yahjew Judah. which is the risen Christ. He fits the bill. He fits the story. His life is written in the story. All right. So this is Matthew 22 and 15. It is written, then when the Pharisees took counsel, how they might entangle him in his talk. So even then, with the allegations and the lies, they go further and try to trip up Christ with the questions or statements to make it, to twist what he said or what he said in the past or even what he's saying in the present. These are all the things that they're doing with Christ according to the story. So when you see it happening right now and we're the witnesses telling you that this is Christ, the one that was prophesied, the one that is the scriptures are about, this is what's happening. Right? In verse Matthew 12 and 14, it says, well, hold on. Matthew 12 and 14, y'all. Matthew 12 and 14 says, then the Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. All right, so there you got it. You got people, you know how it says in Psalms where they consulted together with one consent? So you got people coming together, and man, they're not doing it in public, but in secret, they're coming together to try to figure out how they can destroy Christ. In this case, they came together with one consent in their council on how they would destroy Christ. Because Christ is messing up their business. Christ is he's disrupting the system. Christ is turning over tables. Right? A change is coming. And they don't like it. You know, it's messing with their money. It's messing with their power, with their influence. These are all the relevant things that are going on in the story. So that's why it says that they held a council against him that they might destroy him. So in this particular case in the story, we're not talking about a physical death, but we are talking about the destruction of one's reputation. How people might destroy the reputation or the character or destroy the influence that one might have over the people. How do we demonize a person and such where nobody will listen to him? And then, like I said, we read earlier. What did it say? It says, and that was Mark 14 and 55. It says, I'm just quoting it. The chief priests and all the council sought for a witness against Jesus to put him to death, but they found none. So they were looking for a witness, which just pretty much means some type of story to drum up or some type of dirt. They're trying to find some dirt on Christ, but they couldn't find none. They couldn't find none. Something to destroy and put to death his reputation. But what does it say? The priests and the council sought for a witness against Jesus to put him to death and found none. So certain individuals are coming together, plotting against Christ to destroy his character, to destroy his image, to destroy his reputation, so that people will not believe in him. People will not believe him when he speaks. Is this not what we're reading? And the most important part is that they found none, which led them to drum up allegations. See? Because the next verse says, for many bear false witness against him. So because they didn't find any dirt, it says they consulted together to find dirt on him, but they found none. And the next verse says, For many bore false witness against him. So because they couldn't really find any real dirt, they had no resort but to resort to lies, allegations. This is in the story, y'all. So all we're doing is revealing to you and making known the reality of this prophecy, that it's just a natural, thing that's happening in the earth. This ain't something that happened thousands of years ago that you can't witness. No, this is all happening now because we testify that the one that the story is about is Yahjew. So either y'all gonna pay attention and get with it, or just get lost in the dust, man, because the kingdom of heaven is being built and a new beginning is being ushered in. And I just hope that you're not lost in the dust, man, because God is with us and God is here. And we are building the kingdom of God right now. It says back in Matthew 22:15, then went the Pharisees and took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk. So all this is going on. The allegations resorting to lies because they don't really got no true dirt. So they try to bring up some bogus court document, try to make people believe that this is Yahjew Judah, but there's more than a few different Cordell Johnsons. All right, and we showed you the dates. Yahjew told you that at that particular date he was doing something else. He wasn't in jail. So you got people drumming up lies, allegations to make Yahjew look a certain way. I know it's funny, man. To make Yahjew look a certain way, and it's ridiculous. It's really sad. It's a different Cordell Johnson. You silly billies. Now listen up. Was you gonna say something, Stamps? All right. So they even try to come against what he's saying, what Christ is saying. They try to manipulate what he said, or what you call it. They try to twist up what has been said by Christ or Yahjew. That's something that they're doing as well. Verse 14, Matthew 12:14. The Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. So this is all about destroying the reputation of Yahjew Judah, because he is the Christ of the story. He's the real Christ of the story. So if you look at the story, then you can see how this story fits the life of Yahjew Judah. Because I can't even count on my fingers how many people have come against Yahjew with the allegations and have resorted to lies because they can't find any real dirt. There's so many. So listen, how they might destroy him, this is what the council did. They came together trying to figure out how they, and if you don't believe that people are really doing this offline, off of social media, think again. Think again. There's niggas on their couch right now saying like, hey, I hate that nigga, man. That nigga ain't no Christ. Man, let me look up this nigga. Let me see, man. I know this nigga got something going on where I can expose this nigga. That's exactly what they do. We just letting y'all know. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. But the kingdom is being established with or without you. So this is verse 15, y'all, Matthew 12:15. But when Jesus knew it, when he knew this, he withdrew himself from thence, and great multitudes followed him, and he healed them all. So look, this ain't affecting Christ. This is not affecting Yahjew Judah. Be like, all right, man, I ain't got time for this, man. I got to be about my Father's business. And he's still healing people. He's still healing people, y'all. Y'all don't understand what this is really written about. Y'all think this is about a man that lived thousands of years ago and he disappeared. This ain't talking about a man disappearing, because that's what they put in the little Bible movie when it says that he withdrew himself from thence, like he just disappeared and like no, this is just basically Christ is he's removing himself from all the BS. Christ ain't dealing with this, man. You know, he'll give you the chance to come up and speak your piece to try to reason. But look, for the most part, Christ is about his Father's business. This is about action, establishing the kingdom. He's not about to be sitting up all day dealing with this nonsense. People making allegations and lies. Nah, he's about his Father's business. So to withdraw himself from all the BS, what does it mean? Christ is still walking, carrying the cross, getting the mission done, while you sit up here on the couch trying to plot and figure out, you know what I'm saying, how you can speak down in his name. Christ is getting the mission done. That's all this means. Look, so when Christ knew this, he withdrew himself, and a great multitude followed him, and he healed them all. So Christ is, Yahjew Judah is the healing of the nations, y'all. All right? And just as the serpent in the wilderness was lifted up, so is Christ, Yahjew Judah, being lifted up to heal all nations. All right? So no matter how many lies that you try to drum up, no matter how many allegations, the world is still going to be healed. And that's why it says that he healed them all. He still walked and he healed them all. We still walking, y'all. You ain't stopped nothing. You ain't done nothing with your silly allegations. Right? What was that? That was Mark. Mark 12:15. He changed them that they should not make him known that before was spoken. Behold. All right, yeah. So I guess that's enough in Mark. I got John. I think I'm done up to that. John 11:45, y'all. John 11:45, and it's written. It's written. I love to say that. Then many of the Jews which came to Mary. So you got a lot of people, all right, that are hearing the Spirit, what the Spirit is saying to the churches, but you got it says in the prophecy that those that hear will live. Those that hear will live. But then there's people that hear the word, but the world, the care for the world choked them, or there's people that fall by the wayside, or once they receive the truth, here comes the devil, which is deception, to snatch the truth away from them. So you got all these different dynamics going on, you see, because it says, then many of the Jews which came to Mary, which is to hear the Spirit, what the Spirit saith on the churches, had seen the things which Jesus did, and believed on them. But some of them went their ways to the Pharisees. You see, so they heard the truth. Some people heard the truth. But what they do? Did they hearken unto Christ? Did they hearken unto the Spirit of God? No. They went to go tell the camp leaders. Oh man, hey man, this nigga out here, man, I'm telling you, I heard these exact conversations online. Man, hey man, he got a gang of them, man. A gang of Yahjew followers. He got a gang of them, man. Hey man, he out there, man. We gotta do something. and they go to the camp leaders. You know what I'm saying? They go to their, back to their leaders and tell them what's going on. Yahjew's taking over. Ain't that what's happening? I didn't witness these things, y'all. I didn't seen these things. But some of them went their way to the Pharisees and told them what things Jesus had done. So if you don't think that the camp leaders and these church leaders are sending their flunkies out to see what's going on in the communities and reporting back to them, if you don't think that's happening, think again. It's definitely happening. The fame of Yahjew, the Christ, is happening. All right, I got one more verse, y'all. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, what do we do? What do we do? Didn't I just say that? What do we do? Man, Man, we gotta do something. Huh? They said the Pharisees, they gathered together in council and said, what do we do? For this man doeth many miracles. So, like I said, I've witnessed conversations with these guys, like acknowledging, like, damn, man, this dude, he grabbing up everybody. He got a gang of them. A gang of people is listening to this dude. Is this not what they said about Christ? So we just want to let y'all know. Look, this story is about Yahjew Judah's life and his mission and his works. All right. Now I'm gonna read one more scripture. And if we let this alone, so Christ is doing many miracles. Yahjew is doing many miracles, not the magic trick, but the miracles of, taking the callus off of people's eyes and taking the wax out of people's ears so they can hear clearly, making people see, making people understand the truth. These are the real miracles. They're real symbolic miracles. Okay? And what they say in verse 48, if we let him this alone, all men will believe on him. So if they don't do something, which is what? We already read it. They tried to find some dirt. They tried to find a witness, but they couldn't find none. They tried to find dirt. They couldn't find none. So what did they do? They began to lie. They begin to drum up allegations and begin to resort to lies. And that's exactly what you see happening. Today was a perfect example of the brother that came up. So they say, what do we do? What do we do? We got to do something. If we let this alone, meaning if we just let it be, he going to continue to gain a bunch of people, and all men will believe on him. And the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. So these guys, they're worried about their influence being taken, their power being taken, which is what's going to happen. Because the king is here. The king is risen. All right, so Christ is here, and what will you do? Will you deny him? Or will you receive him? Will you reject him? Or will you walk with him? Because my famous, one of my favorite scriptures, they knew God, but they would glorify him not as God. Neither were they thankful. You should be thankful and should be glad that we can walk with God. And God has chosen his Christ. We testify that one is Yahjew Judah, the risen Son of Man, y'all. Tonight's broadcast was addressing the false allegations of Yahjew Judah. Tonight you've seen a perfect example of that being done as far as people coming with false allegations. And that's that, y'all. Just revealing to y'all that this is the story and this is what's happening.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, y'all ain't got too much to say. I think my brother made it clear. Y'all laid it down where it's supposed to be, y'all. So y'all see ain't nobody come up. We didn't post nothing about this where people could come up, but it was up. So I think the same haters watch every night. So if he was watching, they saw it. So that's it on my end. As always, I hope the part has circumcised y'all watching ears for the message.
Anything else to say, Stamps?
If y'all haven't checked, y'all go check out that website and put y'all name on that petition. The judge, the Roman Catholic Church, and start a government 5 people and overthrow this system. Now, if you all for this system, I understand why you wouldn't sign this petition. But it's time for our people to actually stand up for something, because right now we ain't doing that but suffering in a system that's not for us. So if you wise, go check out the petition, go check out the declaration, and go check out that UCC1 form. These things are in play, and it's a matter of time that these things will happen. So it's up to y'all. God gave every man free will. Either you go keep on believing a lie, believe it is a lie. Either you know or you don't. So either you go keep on believing a lie, or you go submit to the will of God. It's all on you. But peace and blessings to the real. We out.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace. Try not to keep y'all waiting too much next time. Peace.